right, Shalom, we the Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out. Prophesy the downfall of America. First and foremost, all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, B'Kadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And it's a say Shalom, all the AHMATH, labor in truth and sincerity and sound doctrine. We come out week in and week out to prophesy of the 12 tribes of Israel and who they are, according to the Bible, and who you other nations are as well. You know, to bring forth judgment and to bring forth this word so that the elect can come out of all nations, because you have confusion of faces out here. And, you know, and that's just what it is, man. This is a weekly thing. This is a daily thing. You know, this is our lifestyle. And we're going to get straight to it. Because you got all kinds of abominations walking around where you don't know what the hell is what. You know what I'm saying? And God's going to come and destroy all this abomination walking around here, man.
That's right.
You know? It's a goddamn shame you guys see this shit out here, man.
Yep.
You got that out.
Absolutely, God. Jeremiah 28:8. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries.
That's right. And where are those prophets returning? Okay? Prophesied against this country that we're in now, called America, which is spiritually Babylon and Egypt. Okay? Bring that out again. Jeremiah
28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against many and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Of war, of evil, and of pestilence. And the upcoming war will be the war that end all wars, okay? The battle of Armageddon, you know, where all these nations are going to come together and conspire against America, thinking that they're going to be the next power in line to take over, okay? But the Lord is going to come, okay? He's he's a man of war, okay? And what is that, of pestilence? You know, you got pestilence coming to this place.
Yep.
You got uproars of people going on all the way around the world, but in America, it's just an everyday routine. Everybody's living so-called safely, you know. But the Lord has other plans. You know, you got different things going on where the different races are turning up against each other. You know, slowly but surely, blacks and Latinos are coming back together, ultimately to go against you so-called white people, who all you did was just bring rape, robbery, and murder amongst all the 12 tribes. You get Jeremiah 50.
It's Jeremiah chapter 50. It says, the word that the Lord spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans, which are the modern day Edomites, by Jeremiah the prophet. Declare ye among the nations and publish and set up a standard, publish and conceal not.
That's right. We're setting up that standard right now. And the standard is the Bible, man. The law, statutes, and commandments. Okay? How you can distinguish between the nations. Okay? And being spiritual to see that there's other nations that look like so-called Japanese, Africans, or whatever. Even a white man, you know? But they're actually not who you think they are. Okay? It's according to their spirit. You know, just this week, you know, all this controversy or whatever you so-called with Nipsey Hussle, whether he was a Jake or not. Hey, the thing is, the Lord put him to death, period. Okay?
I can really give a damn at this point.
Yeah,
if he's a Jake, he know he's an Israelite now.
That's right. Yep. You know, and what he's doing, he's pleading to the Lord, hey, man, our people, you know? Yep. Look at him down there, man. Our people is lost as hell, man.
A lot of them people that say that he's not a Jake, they don't go out on the highway and hedges.
That's right.
God bless y'all.
That's a lot of them other Israelite groups that ain't spiritual anyway.
God, hey, and she said God bless us, man. And you know what? That could be a blessing unto her.
Yeah,
that's
true. That's true.
You know, and we can look at her and it automatically probably write her off as an Edomite, but not knowing her spirit, you know. You know, some of these heathens, you know, they got a form of spirituality, so-called, you know. But Jake is the real spiritual person. Like, even in wickedness, we've got a sense of a thing of spirituality amongst. What is it, zeal, but not according to knowledge?
Yeah, you look at the music, you know, they got hidden messages up in there, you know.
Right.
Even though it's on the left side, wicked, you know, it's spiritual on the left-hand side, you know.
God, you can keep reading on that too.
It says, say, Babylon is taken. Bel is confounded. Merodach is broken in pieces. Her idols are confounded. Her images are broken in pieces.
And slowly but surely, the Lord has turned down all of you idols. And that key idol, Jesus Christ.
Right here.
Yeah, Khan.
Jesus
That's
Christ,
the key idol that's being torn down, man.
Yeah.
Along with you entertainers, you athletes, you celebrities, which are all idols.
Yep.
Hey, and a lot of you Jake out there, your idol is your woman, man. A lot of you niggas are woman worshippers, man.
This whole society is woman worship.
That's right. The whole vibration.
Yep.
You know, Esau's running out of ideas with his entertainment as far as movies, where he's recycling so-called superheroes into being women.
Yep.
You know, the only time that the white man can be a hero or anything is in his movies. That's the only time he does great things, so-called great things.
Under an illusion.
Under the illusion of Hollywood, man. And a lot of you people are under that illusion of Hollywood, man. Entertainment, being a gesture for Esau. You know, being, you know, just strictly for entertainment purposes only, or labor. Keep going on.
Verse 3, for out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall depart, both man and beast. Verse 4, it says, in those days and in that time, saith the Lord, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together.
And that's what's slowly but surely happening, man. Our nation coming back together, you know, gelling amongst each other, man. You know, because we've been separated for so long by the lies of the white man.
Yep.
He'll tell you you're a Mexican, okay? You're an Indian, you're an African. And that's one of the strongest strongholds on our people, relating themselves to our people are desperately African, man. You know, and they can't get the how you can't relate yourself to being a certain people because of the continent that you're from. Okay, I can't have a child in Japan, and then, you know, my child's Japanese, man. You know, it's according to the lineage of your father, not your the land that you live in. You know, what it said, we even Israel was a people before it was a place.
Yep.
Okay, and then we got to go into the correct terms and the correct names of these places, man. You got it.
Come. It says, going and weeping, they shall go and seek the Lord their God. Verse 5, it says, they shall ask the way of to Zion with their faces thitherward.
And it's the only place where you can come and ask and seek of who you are, man. You're not going to find that in Islam. Okay, you're not going to find that in Scientology or none of that, man. Your way is written in this book, man. Okay, it's the highest selling book ever. When 9/11 happened, what happened? The sale of the Bible rose, man. And wait till the next so-called event, catastrophic event. Where you think they're going to run to? You're not going to run inside Pastor Jamal Brown's church, Empowerment Temple. They're going to run out here to the streets, man, where the men of the Lord prophesy, whether you be teaching the right doctrine or not. Okay, because we are this, you know, even these camps is not teaching correctly. Okay, people are going to run to them as well, and the Lord is going to guide them to the truth. You know.
Right. You got appreciate that, really.
This is St. John 16:13. Howbeit, when he, the Spirit of truth, is come, he will guide you into all truth.
So, no matter how you look at it, like the brother said, the Holy Spirit is going to ultimately guide you into every direction you go into. The Lord ultimately leads you to any form of truth. Whether that's for the good, for the bad, or for the good. He ultimately has his people out here for the truth, so the elect can find the truth. That's why Yahweh Shah, that's why we follow that Yahweh Shai is the one who guides us. Because we can't say that we're out here guiding ourselves because then we're fools.
Yeah, what the scriptures say, man's goings are the Lord.
That's right.
So whether you be guided into the lies or the deceit, that's just the way the Lord ordained it to happen, man. You know?
Oh my goodness, this is like a fucking monster.
That's probably his brother. That's probably his
brother.
That's probably his older brother walking around looking like a goddamn woman, man.
Yeah, that probably is his brother.
And his dad is in agreement with it. He is what he is.
I always knew Stephen wanted to be Stephanie.
Dropping his son.
Con. That was it on that? Yeah. Precept? Yeah. You got it. You go back to that out.
Gone. Continuing on verse 5, it says, saying, come and let us join ourselves to the Lord in a perpetual covenant that shall not be forgotten.
Hey, our covenant is not going to be forgotten, man. The Lord is not going to forget the covenant that he made with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. Not Abraham, Isaac, and Ishmael. Abraham, Isaac, and Esau. You know, each child got their blessing, man. Okay, it just so happened that the blessing of the white man is a sword. Because he's a coward, man. You know, he got to fight with long-distance weaponry and things of that nature, man. Yep. You know, the men of the Lord, we attack things head on, hands on, man. You know, look at all the mighty men of Israel, from King David to the Maccabees brothers on down, man. Samson, what did he do? He killed. What was that? I forget how many men it was, with the jawbone of an ass, man.
Then also, when they gouged his eyes out, he asked the Lord for his strength back after he gave his strength to the woman. He took his hands and he destroyed all those people as well.
That's right.
With his bare hands.
It's true. And we, you know, you think that in that day when, you know, all hell breaks loose, you know, Yahweh Shai returns, that we're going to be getting to a hand-to-hand battle with an Edomite or a soldier and take their M16 and try to fight them? No. We're going to have spiritual powers and take you people down with our bare hands. You know? An Israelite, a black, a Latino, or a Native American don't need no weapon to beat up a so-called white man. We can take them down with our own strength. Just look at them, man. They're pathetic and weak, man. You know? And it took the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua to dumb us down in order for them to be in power, man. No, but Jake don't consider.
No, Jake, you know what the average black person wants in America? A lineup, a job, and just a roof over their heads. Some Nikes, you know.
The money flows to homes, all the nigga knows.
That's it, man.
A woman to bow to.
When I was out yesterday,
yeah, right.
A woman to bow to. I was out yesterday, real quick. Me and Pathar did a video on it yesterday. I was out, and nigga jump out his car, shoot, like a little, just like a movie. Shave face, bold like a motherfucker. You know, the sun wasn't even out. His head was shining, man.
God,
you know. You know, he jump out, you know, with that pride, you know, that proud, cool look, you know that cool look that
nigga I made it look.
Yeah, yep. And he go up to his house. Woman come out, he kiss her on the cheek. They go down. She all dressed up. You know, they get ready to go out. And that's all Jake want, the perfect life in America. That's all they want. They don't have a problem being
the American dream. That's but a dream.
Right. They don't have a problem being the so-called white man's puppet, man.
Hey, when they say the American dream is only the American dream, if you gotta be asleep to believe that shit, man.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, he's just living it up. He's living a dream, man. You know. Verse 6. My people have been lost sheep. It was just talk about. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray.
Hey, that shepherd. Hey, look at your boy up there. You know, on the podium at. You know, I hate to keep going back to that funeral, but there was Farrakhan up there giving the sacrifice of a fool. With his terrible breakdown, like the brother did the video on his breakdown of the mark of the beast, and Snoop up there trying to equate the John 3:16 what he sent the crick. Man, the Lord gonna destroy your ass, Snoop, man. Calvin Brodus. That's his name, right? Calvin Brodus. The Lord gonna destroy that nigga, man. No, he gonna destroy all you people who mock his messengers. You know? Because people just still drunk off the Nipsey death. Okay, but the men of the Lord out here prophesying, but where's your outcry for them? Okay? Where are you saying such saying how such a great thing the Lord did by sending his men out to prophesy before he comes and returns and bring forth judgment, man?
Can I make a point real quick?
Yeah, come.
Where these niggas outcry for themselves, man? You gotta be spiritually dead for you not to know that this hell, man. You go around this, you hear about all these murders, all this corruption going on, man, and you content with being here. You just happy about, you just worrying about getting to a Saturday so you can go down the harbor and eat a crab cake and enjoy this weather, man. Y'all niggas, man. That's why this is coming to this place. That's on this lot.
Right now.
Yeah, that's why this death is coming to this place. More sooner than later, man.
You know, the Lord, hey, I was going to make a point that the Lord this is his extension of mercy right here. Even this is going to be mercy for you 2/3. Because even though you may have to die from this or whatever other evil the Lord bring upon you, you're going to be back in the kingdom, man, as children in the kingdom, growing up and finally living life, man. Even in death by pain is mercy, man. When you get a beating, it don't feel good, right? When you get your ass whipped by your parents, it don't feel good, man. That death, the missiles, a newly created beast, the hand of a foreign Gurga troop or whatever, that's mercy, man. That's the Lord still, showing that he love you. I'm only beating you because I love you, son or daughter.
Now you gonna get it right at you take this real ass whipping.
Yeah. Con. That piece up.
This is 2 Chronicles 36 and 16. But they mocked the messengers of Yahweh and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people till there was no remedy.
You got it.
Yeah, that's what they basically do. Even throughout the beginning, they was mocking the messengers of Yahweh. Now they're doing the same thing now, especially since how we come out here sincerely to teach everything that a lot of these camps don't do, and we still get hated on. The worst, but that's a good sign to show that we are the true, Lord willing, we are the true prophets of Yahweh.
And they mocked the Lord's Son himself.
That's great seeing.
Yeah.
And hey, you gotta keep in mind that they hated the Lord before they hated us, man.
Exactly.
You know what? When these scoffers come up on the comment board, camp, whatever, deep down in their heart, they hope that they don't know that we're wrong. They hope that we're wrong, man. Yeah. They inside they saying, man, I hope these niggas ain't right.
You're right, because they always running around. This don't mean this. This don't mean that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, it don't. It don't mean that. But as for me and our house, we gonna worship the Lord, man.
Right.
But they still worship the name of the Lord, though, right?
Yeah.
They still call on that name.
Yep.
So why would the Lord dispense the name through his prophets, but then everything wrong?
Yeah.
His holy name at that.
His holy name.
His holy name.
He's gonna put his holy name on something that's crazy.
This is a dumb young generation, man.
Yes.
These niggas in this generation are just stupid. They were disobedient to parents. They wasn't never any good with their own parents.
And that they was those children that probably was taken to the center of the city and stoned to death for being rebellious, man.
And those same children that with Alicia, the she-bears,
go up without bald head. Yeah.
They're doing the same thing.
Same thing.
And just like you were saying, going into the generation, me and this brother right here, we grew up in that generation. We seen how dumb niggas are. We literally was in, especially going to school, you literally see it right then and there.
Yeah, what they call them millennials. And I always say that, man. I couldn't imagine coming up in the truth at these brothers' age, man, or younger, man. You got brothers in Kansas. Hey, perfect example. This brother right here. You know, imagine the gap between him and him. Imagine if we here that long, Lord willing, we not. You know, we're going to see this destruction in our lifetime. But imagine his generation when they get up to the teens, man, 17 and 18.
Yeah,
you know,
it say every generation get worse. Like when I was coming up, my mother used to be like, God damn, mom and father, my elders or whatever. God damn, y'all motherfuckers don't know this, can't do this right. And I see it now. That wisdom come in, you see our shit just fall off. And that millennial, they gonna be saying the same thing. Lord willing, like you said, we ain't here. They gonna be saying the same thing, and them motherfuckers terrible.
It's so few of them that's gonna be in that mindset that they gonna be condoning the bullshit. So that generation just gonna be completely out of that. Man, this generation getting worse and worse. They just gonna be like, hey, we with the shits.
When we was younger, right? We may not even have agreed with some of the elders and what they taught. Right. I'm talking about elders of the world. But we never sat there and scoffed at them and talked shit on them.
Yeah.
We never did that shit.
Yeah, this nigga Kodak Black said he ain't like the vibe. They was on tour, and so-called Sticky Fingers was in his tour bus, and he said, I don't like the vibe of the old heads. Well, I'm a 90s baby. We don't respect the old heads. A nigga like that is gonna be the next to be put to death, man. There's a lot of Kodak Blacks running around in Baltimore, Chicago, LA, New York, and they the ones that make the news, man. They the ones that's putting the statistics up.
Kodak Black know he an Israelite too.
And Kodak Black knows he's an Israelite.
And those are the ones that come in and throw in garments.
Yeah.
Those are the worst niggas, man. The ones that throw in garments.
Them dark niggas.
Yeah, them dark, beady-eyed niggas and shit. With the Malcolm X fade. You know?
The zoo helmet.
Yeah.
That's an inside joke too, by the way. We just reading the Bible.
Go ahead,
Now, bring that back out again,
All right. This is 2 Chronicles 36 and 16. But they mocked the messengers of Yahweh, and despised his words, and misused his prophets, until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people, till there was no remedy.
Hey.
Yeah, the old Joe Namath helmet.
With one bar going around? Yeah.
But Kazoo was a better one, you know?
Yeah.
That
Joe Namath.
That little devil floating and shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Getting all in Fred, they like, you know you ain't gonna listen to Fred. Yeah, man, them little demons are getting your head too, man.
But you can tell who don't have fathers.
You know what? Now that you said it, Kazoo was rebellious anyway, because he's supposed to have been doing what Fred told him to do. Fred told him to do some shit, and he be like, oh, nigga, no.
Yeah.
You want this.
So
that's great.
Oh, yeah. They always do that in the cartoons.
They did that in the old cartoons.
Yep.
Had the angel on one side and the demon on the other side.
Tom and Jerry was a prime example of that.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry,
You know what I just
Flintstones.
noticed? They always have the angel on the left side and the demon on the right side.
Hey, but you know what though? There was an episode where Tom said he killed the angel, good angel, and listened to the devil, man.
Yep. I remember that.
And that's what you niggas out here doing, man. You pray, you're not paying attention to that spirit inside you that wants you to do right. You're paying attention to that spirit that wants you to do wrong.
That's that Anakin Skywalker spirit.
Yeah.
It's Darth Vader.
And it's you know, we keep going over this and over, but it's hard to believe that I come up in the era in this generation that I would see these young men behave like that, man. I've never seen that, not on that level.
Yeah.
But they have no respect for authority, elders, or anything. They're just doing their own thing. But they'll respect the white man, though.
That's right.
They'll respect him.
That's because they get everything they do from the white man.
They'll cuss him out on the street corner, but they'll follow everything he say to do.
Yes, boss.
Yep.
They tell you have that uniform on. You gonna have that uniform on.
Yep.
Where's your name tag? You gonna have that? You gonna have that name tag? Where's that badge? You know. So yeah, what's that you wanted in Timothy?
Third. 2 Timothy 3rd.
Is it 3 and 4? No, the whole thing. I already started one.
All right, yeah, this is 2 Timothy chapter 3. It says, Yeah, that's definitely what you're looking for. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, come on. 2 Timothy, the 3rd chapter, it says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers."
Matter of fact, run that back. Run that back.
To 1?
Yeah.
God. 2 Timothy chapter 3, it says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come."
And people don't realize that we're coming into those perilous times, man.
Yeah, we already in them.
Yeah, we in them.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Water.
Yeah, go water.
Yeah, you know, the real test hasn't begun, really, you know. We're just right now in the time of just saying complete ignorance out here, you know. You got
What
that.
the hell was that?
Hey, that's what we going in on. That right there. You got it out. Gangsta Boo. Lady of Rage.
Shit.
Apache.
Dang.
You got it. Gangsta bitch. Yeah.
I need a gangster. Yeah, I remember that song.
I need a gangster
Yeah. I tell you, the first time I heard that song, that shit was funny.
Yeah.
I want a gangster bitch.
I want a gangster bitch. I want a gangster boogie.
That shit was funny. Verse 2. "For men shall be lovers of their own selves."
And these niggas love themselves, man. You know? That's why you go out, you love yourself so much you want to go out and get a lineup that you're not going to see in your head, man. You know, you got these rappers, they love themselves so much, they go and they throw on that costume jewelry, man. They're not getting real diamonds and jewels like that, man.
Yeah.
You think Esau really going to, let that's his substance, man. The wealthy Edomites don't even wear gold jewelry.
I'm going to tell you right now, man. This shit ain't real. This shit right here, this shit ain't real.
Right.
Come on now,
But
man.
that's the thing. That's our spirit. We like nice things, man.
Yep.
But Jake,
It look nice. It just ain't fucking real.
These Jakes in the world is taking a step further because of the love that they have for themselves, man. That image that they want to put out, you know. And even in the truth, you know, you want to go get fancy garments made, you know, like making them, man.
Yep.
You know,
Con. Yep.
Fancy garments.
you got it.
You know what is real? That love for Yahweh Shah shop.
That's right.
Yeah, that's real. That's probably the only real thing there is out here now.
It is. That's
the real thing.
It's
Yeah.
truth and the fear and love of Yahweh Shemel Shah, man.
How do you
That's
do
only
that?
the truth
that?
as well.
Yeah,
Keep those commandments.
You gotta. That's the way you do it.
Hey.
You know, it's an action word, man. It ain't just a word you throw around loosely.
Yeah,
Like even with
love
these
Yahweh
bitches,
Shemel Shah,
you don't
yeah.
tell all these bitches out here you love them, man.
Right.
Well, no.
You might say,
One reason why you don't tell them because they remember that shit.
yeah, and they won't hold you to it.
Fuck yeah.
You know, a nigga say I love you just to get the box,
Yeah.
when you ain't even got to.
Con.
You know, if the Lord wants you to pop that, you gonna pop it. You know,
Yeah.
you got it.
Boasters, proud.
And you see these proud boasters out here, man. You want to speak? You want to speak on that?
Oh, you go ahead.
Oh, you got it. You see the proud boasters, man. Look at my watch. Look at my ice. Look at my chain.
You can tell by them just walking by.
Your
Yeah.
your shit real? Man, this shit is real. No, my shit ain't real. Neither is yours. Okay.
I got that
Poindexter.
$400 cologne on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you spend $400 on something that probably don't even smell that fucking good, man.
And look at my drip. You putting chemicals and shit, Esau. We got natural, scents that the Lord loves, man, that he created.
You get like $20.
Yeah. Esau will go and make a synthetic form of it, put it in a bottle, and put a large price on it.
Yep. $30, $50 for some fucking chemicals. But anything natural only costs like what, $9, $10, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that costly. It should be able to freely grow it in your yard, man.
Exactly.
Exactly. Shit.
You know, water. You know. You know, water should be free. Air should be free. But you gotta pay to breathe out this bitch, man. You know, that's how fucked up Esau is, man. But they always say the so-called white man is not the devil.
Not my devil. He ain't my devil.
He ain't my devil.
I got some cool white friends.
Yeah,
And that
okay.
so-called cool white friends you think you got, they actually probably be Jakes, man.
What is that?
I grew up with a white boy in high school. Ain't no doubt in my mind right now that he was no joke. I ain't never, been around a so-called Edomite like that was just that laid back. And now when I look back, I think he might have been Gad, man. You know? Plus the dude was funny, man.
Oh.
Naturally funny. Like he would do natural shit that he wasn't even trying to be funny, man.
They're like that dude.
Huh?
He had American Great, Make American Great hat on.
Oh, he had a Magda hat on?
On the child.
Hey, America's gonna be made great when we put that little kid in slavery. And you're gonna be a big potato picker, man. You know? We're gonna put you in the potato fields. So you had to bend over from that tall height to dig in the ground to dig them potatoes, man. That's how America's gonna be made great.
Yeah.
When we be able to put our foot in these Edomites and these other nations' ass, man.
I was looking at
hey, my bad, I ain't mean to cut you off.
You good, go ahead.
I would wear a MAGA hat.
Yeah.
I would wear one.
Yeah.
Why not?
Oh yeah,
because we know America's gonna be made great by it being destroyed, man.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was looking at
I get one made.
I was looking at
Nah, hey, we support. Hey, we buy these threads. We supporting it. So
yeah, that's true.
That's true.
you know.
Yeah. I was looking at y'all remember that movie The Day After?
Yeah, day after tomorrow.
Yeah, Day After Tomorrow. Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah, when the missiles hit.
Yeah.
And then when it was all over, you heard nothing but silence.
Silence. Yep.
That's how it's gonna be, man. Nothing but silence. You know,
Yep.
just a win, man.
That's how it's gonna be here. It's gonna be a dead silence.
Yeah, you gonna be able. Yeah, you gonna be able to hear wind, man.
Then when you just go ahead and blow out the fire.
Yeah, this confuse you. You hear the woman running the mouth. You hear this bullshit going on, man. It's gonna be complete silence, man. You like I said, you want to actually hear the wind blow, man.
Or that, or you go ahead and glue the fire roasting this entire place.
Or that, yeah.
It's like the Lord came down and said silence.
What happened up?
No, I'm talking about that duck.
Or the duck.
Even they confused.
Even they confused. What the hell they doing in the city?
Walking on concrete.
Walking on concrete.
Yeah,
you know that shit.
They got wet feet because their natural habitat is a wet environment, man.
Right.
You know, the animals are being pushed out of their natural habitat because of the white man. You know, he wants to develop everywhere. You know.
You know they're being fucked up by that, man.
Yeah.
Even just by breathing this air, man.
We being
Gasoline,
fucked up.
We
by
being
it,
fucked
man.
up.
You know. What you say, Op?
I said ducks are not even supposed to be on concrete.
Nah, Con. Look at him, he ready to defend.
Yeah.
I think that's his woman.
Yep. But you know they fucked up though.
Yeah. Female right there. And that's the order as it should be, man.
This is smart animal.
No, the female in the back. No, but I'm saying not as far as that, you know. But defending your woman, you know.
Now, right. Now
We defending our woman.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, because
We
these
defending our
bitches out here, we ain't defending these bitches.
Yeah,
no
we
more.
defending this woman here, man.
Yeah, fuck them bitches, man. They not with us.
Shit, they're the ones that tell you we don't need you, nigga.
They be the main ones. But then you know what niggas do when they see like what happened recently. The guy beat up the black bitch.
Yeah.
You know, because she was running her fucking mouth, man.
And
You know?
only the black woman with the pride that she has got the balls to go at a man with a gun in his hand, man.
Mike
Hey.
7 and 10.
Yep.
You can get that out.
The bitch was running out. Hey, look, man. How many? It's 2019, man. How long you think men gonna be putting up with that bullshit, man? You know, real men. You know, that bitch deserved to get her ass beat, man. You know, but you know what the coons get on there and say? Well, where the black men defending the woman, man? Where they at?
Nowhere, because they bitches are saying we don't need you.
Right.
If they don't need you, what's the purpose of defending them?
Yeah, the hell with these bitches, man. These black
Ain't no
ass
cat to save
bitches.
the homes around here.
Nah. What was that?
7 and 10. Mike
7 and
7 and
10.
10.
We can go back to that. What's the Jeremiah 50?
Right. This is Micah 7 and 10. Thou will perform the truth to Jacob.
Is it 5 and 10? That's 7 and 10?
Yeah, that's 7 to 10.
So try 7 and 9. It should say, then she that is my enemy.
Speak a little bit.
Yeah. So
7 and 8?
yeah, 'cause like I said, we was going into because a lot of guys. I think it was this thing called
I think that's
7 and 8?
women want manscaped.
No.
What's that called? Women want manscaped men. I don't know what that is. I can't remember.
which was not against me.
Basically, when women want non-masculine men, man. You
Should
know,
be Micah 7 and 10.
and they want these women want everybody, all these women just to all these men just to come up and defend them, man.
No, tripping.
Come on, you got it out.
This is Micah 7 and 10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her. And shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God?
That's that's true, man. Your enemy is your woman. The black woman is your enemy, man. Read that last part again.
All right.
Oh, no, I remember my point I was going to make. Think of what was that? She told him to curse the Most High. His wife, was that Job? Job's wife told him to curse the Most High and die. You know, proving that's your enemy, man, because Job was in the spirit, man. Job had faith.
I think that was Job 2 and 15, 3 and 15, one of them.
Yep, it's an early chapters because it was yep.
Job had said something to her about that.
Yeah.
That's why I was kind of quoting
We
that.
ain't hear nothing about that.
Nah, after she put to death, no, I'm thinking about Lot's wife.
Hey, can you check that scripture? Job 2 and 15 or 3 and 15? It's one of those two.
Talking about when she spoke, when she actually told him to. Yeah.
Yeah, because you know these women, they'll cause you to fall off. We seen that. Everybody's seen it, man. You know. But you know what happens though on the comment, you know, when I look on the comment board, these bitches always got some type of excuse. Like I was looking at, I can't remember what show it was, but the woman was keeping the child away from the father. And all the comments say, yeah, that's all these black bitches do is just try to when they see when the mother and father is arguing, that's all the bitches do is try to keep the child away from the father just to hurt him. And the bitches get on there making all types of excuses, and us, I know us, all three of us, you know, me, this brother, and this brother, you know, not to put you know, the business out there, but you know, our mother was threatening to take us away from our father, man. We know that. I'm sure that happened to you know, probably all the brothers up here, man.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, that's all they do, man.
She's threatening to take y'all away from your father, right?
Yeah.
And look what your father is doing for y'all now.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Showing them the way.
So really, there's no excuse for that, man. There's no excuse for that. That's all these black bitches try to do is just make up all types of excuses. We know.
From a good father, though.
Exactly. But we know. You know, we see it. We know. And you know why they get offended? Because they know they do the shit. You know? That's how I did. When the Lord bring this place down, these black bitches gonna be brought down, man. Low. Almost to nothing, man.
That ain't no story that you need to hear the other side on.
Exactly.
No,
you really don't.
No, you don't.
If you see it happen, and everybody sees it happen, man.
Yeah. That's all laid out on the table. You
Right.
don't need to hear the other side to that. You got that.
Well, we supposed to be protecting a black woman.
Protect the black woman.
Yeah. When they may want to take your child away from you, man.
This is Job 2 and 6. And the Lord said unto Satan, behold, he is in thy hand, but save his life.
You know, that's when, you know, Satan wanted the Lord to take, you know, his hedge away from Job so he could tempt him. You know, but save it, you know, but don't put him to death. Okay, that's proof that that the Lord controls Satan. He does the bidding of the Lord. You can keep moving up. You keep reading. I say keep moving.
Like somebody ironing the shirt out here, boy.
Yeah. Nope.
This is verse 7. So went Satan forth from the presence of the Lord and smote Job with sore boils from the sole of his foot unto his crown.
Man, the Lord was putting Job through hell, man. Job had substance, and the Lord was taking it from him to test his faith, man. And Job upheld his integrity. Which a lot of niggas out here don't have integrity.
Oh,
and we pray We pray for the integrity that Job had, man.
It says, and he took him a potsherd to scrape himself withal.
Job was going through so much hell with them balls and everything. He was ready to take an instrument to scratch it, to get some type of relief, man. If you ever had a bull, you don't even want to touch it, man.
Hell no, they hurt.
Job was going through hell, man. Hell inside of hell.
Hold on, Bob. Just dealing with one boil. His body was plagued with boils.
Covered with boils, man.
So just imagine, he couldn't sit down, he couldn't lie down.
He could do nothing. He couldn't do nothing but take it.
Endure it.
Take it.
Right.
You got it.
The water elder. Under the bar.
And he sat down among the ashes. Then said his wife unto him, dost thou still retain thy integrity?
You can sit there and take that what God doing to you? Yeah.
Curse Yahweh and die.
He said, she told him to curse the Lord and die, man.
What verse is that?
Verse 9, 2 and 9. See what verse 10 said. Because I think that's where he said he gonna check that bitch. I'm gonna say it like that. Excuse my French.
But he said unto her, thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh.
You speak as one of those foolish women speak, man. Hey, get yourself in order. That's what he told that woman. A lot of Jake ain't doing that to they women now. They women can curse their ass out. Hey, whenever you see that Jake in the middle of the mall walking around just arguing with his woman, that's a man with no integrity, man. But Job had integrity to check that bitch, man. She told him to curse the Lord and die, man.
Get it over with.
Yeah.
Don't endure. Get it over with. Give up.
Showing
Commit
you
suicide.
Yeah, showing you that these women don't have faith, man.
That shows you that Satan controls these women too.
That's right. When we talking about the women of our nation, the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, he also controls these other nations as well. But our focus is on our people. You know you're an Israelite, right, bro?
So let me ask you this. Yeah, I'm an Israelite.
All right.
Let me ask you this though.
Yeah.
What's your segregation as Israelite?
What you mean? Segregation?
What's your segregation? I'll ask you one question. Like, what's your segregation?
You know what segregation mean?
Segregation means
Yeah.
population of people.
No. Segregation means, to separate.
Segregation is population of people. Under U.S. district, U.S.
Come on, congregation.
As the USDA, which is the whole
You like Jay
world,
Brown.
the whole world population structure of order.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
What is y'all population?
Our order is this.
I'm talking about as far as people. I'm talking about as far as
That's what I'm
race.
going to. Our people. Our nationality, as far as race, we're not black. Like your hoodie is black, your jeans are black. We are a brown nation, okay? A different shades of brown. And our nation of people goes back to the children of Isaac, and the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which are the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, when you go in Genesis, you got a table.
You mean my color not black?
No, you're not black. You're brown. You're a dark shade of brown.
I'm not black.
No, that's a byword given to you by the white man. No, he's not black. He's not the color of your hoodie. Look at your hoodie. That's black.
You don't think black is a gene?
Let me go back
You
to.
don't think black is a gene?
No.
But
No.
as a constitution, as a constitution, the congregation,
Well, let's look up the word segregation.
as a segregation,
The
who are y'all?
segregation means the separation or isolation of a race, class, or ethnic group enforced by voluntary residents
Perfect. Now what are
in
y'all?
a restricted area.
Well, according to the word,
That
My
means
bad.
basically separated.
Yeah. According to the definition of the word that you use, segregation, we are separate
what are
from.
y'all?
Get our 7:56:54.
You also got Deuteronomy 7:6 too.
Yeah, get that one. Let's see. Deuteronomy 7:6. We are separate from these. Yeah, we are separatists. We are racists as well. Okay.
Racist.
Yeah, we are racist. God is a racist. When I say God, I mean the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know, the one ignorantly called God, and his son ignorantly called Jesus. You got it out. Yeah. Yeah. Deuteronomy 7:6.
It's Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art an holy people
Deuteronomy
unto
32 and 8.
the Lord thy God.
A holy people, holy meaning separate. When you go into that word holy, it means separate.
Y'all racist. Y'all don't have no education.
2 Corinthians 11.
Y'all don't have no education of this word black. This
Education?
thing
We're not downgraded.
You want us to look at the word black?
For God to be racist, God doesn't have any education to be racist. So y'all don't have racist.
Education means a downgrade.
Y'all don't have no education.
No, we don't. We have edification on the Lord. You know, we built up to be, like he said, holy, which is separate, a separate nation. Read that again, out.
All right, read it again.
First of all, it's not about black and white anymore.
That's right.
It's about nationality.
So
if a black man lay down with a white woman, what is the nationality of that baby?
I don't think I'm asking you.
You're asking questions on top of questions.
What is your ethnic group? What is your?
We'll read it. 2 Corinthians 11:22. We'll read it. Go to the Bible. You got
That's the only thing I asked.
2 Corinthians 11:22. Go ahead.
That's all I just wanted a question. That's all I asked.
We're gonna answer
everything he said.
We're gonna answer.
Answer everything he had said.
Go ahead.
2 Corinthians 11:22. Are they Hebrews? So am I. Are they Israelites? So am I. Are they the seed of Abraham?
Right,
so am I.
Okay, so we're Israelites.
How do y'all get back to y'all constitution?
How we get back to our constitution?
Yeah.
The Hebrews 8.
How y'all get back to your constitution?
According to the Bible, we'll read everything according to the scriptures.
You know, this reminds
how do y'all get to y'all constitution?
This reminds me of a Sarnetta video. You know, when you watch them Black Power guys and Sarnetta, they use a bunch of words. You know, they throw a bunch of words around loosely, and they don't even know the meaning of them. You got it, Al. You got that.
You know what a constitution is?
Constitution?
Yeah.
It's the substance of growth.
It comes from the word constitution.
Listen, it's the substance of growth for any form of ethnicity, any form of background ethnic group through the system of the USD. I'm just answering your question, right?
The United States was what?
All right, so
is a corporation for slavery, correct? Yes or
how do y'all give y'all constitution to? How do y'all give y'all constitution?
You're thinking too hard.
How do y'all get back to y'all communities? That's all I'm asking. How do you get to the community?
We don't give a damn about the community.
You're asking questions.
Because the Lord's destroying our community. The black community is telling you the black woman can marry the white man. Our community is telling you that the black man can marry another black man, or a woman can marry another woman. So this community is destroyed. We're looking for a new heaven and a new earth. So this society you see is going to be destroyed by the Heavenly Father, ultimately by thermonuclear destruction. So we're not trying to build on America. America's ready to be destroyed.
I got a precept.
We speak prophecy up here too.
That's right.
Things that happen.
I got a precept. Hold on. This is Sirach 32:8.
Y'all prophecy.
Let thy speech be short, comprehending much in few words. Be as one that knoweth and yet holdeth his tongue. So you come up to our platform. Okay, we educated according to this doctrine. So when you come up here, this is our platform, and we're going to stick to prophecy like this brother said. All that other mixing, using big words, and that's not how we get to people.
So you flesh and blood just like me. Y'all men.
Yeah, that's right.
Who got the pocket?
Y'all all human beings, right?
Who got the pocket?
You said that y'all had destroyed. Y'all had
1 Corinthians 2, the wisdom of this world,
destroy the word. So
yep. Sirach 12:2.
See, that's the problem, man. You know, our people been so indoctrinated. You know, they've been told that we went from what? Nigger to Negro to black to African, and now we right back to nigger, man. But we telling you that we not these bywords of the Bible, man. We are Israelites according to the Bible, man. That's who we are. God's chosen people, man.
Better than what the so-called white man throw on.
Better.
Let me get a recording of this tape to you.
You look it up online.
Go on YouTube.
It's gonna be online?
Yeah.
It's gonna be on YouTube.
Make sure y'all get this online.
See, Jake wanna be a hey, that's not smart.
That's why we
Jake wanna be a star.
We're gonna read you according to about the community real quick. Yeah, read that.
This is Ecclesiastes.
I want to see this one. What's your description?
Hold on, we gotta read.
When thou wilt do good, know to whom thou doest, so shalt thou be thanked for thy benefits.
Go ahead.
Hey,
do good to the godly men,
right?
And thou shalt find a recompense.
Right. Do good to the godly men. We're the godly men. Go ahead.
If not from him, yet from the Most High.
Right.
There could be no good come to him that is always occupied in evil.
Right. So there's no good that's going to come to our people because they're occupied in evil. right?
You gotta have a
Isaiah 42 and
that
1.
we at least teach
So
them
basically,
something.
y'all don't have y'all don't have nothing to illiterate. It's for the people.
Hey,
No.
Everything y'all try to have alliteration for is
The hell with them
and
people.
destruction of the
No.
world. And
The
destruction
hell
of
with
space.
them.
No, not at all.
We
Yeah.
actually hope they die, honestly.
That's right.
Yep.
They need to die because they're full of corruption and evil.
They need
Hosea
this.
4:6.
If your God for
this
the
is what we
corruption
hope
and destruction
for them
and the
people you
deceit, where
speak
would
of.
you go?
What God did you follow?
If-
Isaiah 42
Won't
and
you
1.
be destroyed?
What God do you follow?
Won't you be destroyed?
Yeah,
I answered that already.
I'll
We're going to read it. Isaiah
But I'm
42
saying,
and
look,
1.
won't you be destroyed? If
No.
all your people die,
gotta
all
just
your
read
people
over
destroyed,
it.
No,
won't
you
you
all
be
like to
destroyed?
say.
Hold on.
We ain't the same. Go ahead.
Just read over him.
Yeah. Isaiah 42 and 1.
He don't know, man. Go ahead.
Behold, my servant, whom I
you the
uphold,
bird.
mine elect,
Monty Woo?
mine elect,
Lord
So
is the bird.
it don't matter about everybody. Read that again.
mine elect. Oh, we restart.
Yeah.
I just got a
Behold.
question. That's the only question.
You
Behold,
had
my
10
servant.
questions and we
That's what I
answered
asked
them
that
all. Go ahead.
Lord is the
Behold,
bird.
my servant,
My servant,
whom I uphold,
right?
mine elect.
So God has an elect. He didn't choose. He don't care about the whole black community. What's the scripture? Pray not for these people. Jeremiah.
St. John 17 and 14.
Okay, go ahead.
Jeremiah 2.
God.
No, it's Jeremiah.
Pray not for this people.
And
Go
whom
ahead.
and whom my
It's
soul
in two scriptures, 11 and 7. Go ahead.
and whom my soul delighteth.
Right. So the Lord only care about his elect out of our people. Don't you think if the Lord cared about all of us and he wanted all of us to be gracious and live and prosper, we would? Why are we living in the condition we in? That's the question. You see how people strung out on drugs. You see how people disrespectful to their parents. You see how people, the most hateful group on the planet
Man,
right
say
now.
people. Ask your ethnic group, your ethnic people.
Our people are the
And
worst.
all people not the same.
Yeah, our people are.
That's
the
why I
same.
asked you about your lineage and your constitution, and I asked you about your lineage, your constitution to your
We
people.
told you that.
How do you give back?
I think he's trying to say contribution.
I asked about your contribution to your people. That's what I said.
We are giving it to our people, right? Go to Matthew 22 and 9. We'll show you the
You
constitution.
give it back.
We're going to show you how we're going to give back to our people. Matthew 22 and 9, real quick.
You also got what? Jeremiah 16 to 16, 17 to 17. Fishes of people, fishes of men.
It's Jeremiah 17 to 17. But go ahead.
Matthew 22 and 9. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage.
Right. Bid to the marriage means a togetherness.
Right.
So if everybody that's out there acting like animals want to get right, if they lived according to the laws of this book, we wouldn't be behaving like that. We wouldn't be committing adultery.
Right.
Right? We wouldn't
That's
be
what I said
stealing
again.
from one
Once
another.
again, you said
Right.
we.
You wouldn't have
said
Freddie
people.
Gray getting folded
You
up.
wouldn't have Freddie Gray getting
Which
killed.
people? That's what I'm asking you. First you said, I said again, I asked you about your constitution, which I represent is racist.
We told you
I asked
that.
about your Lord and your God. You said
Jesus.
the Lord and your God is racist. And you coming in with the
Christ.
denomination of God and the God
Jesus
will.
He is racist.
So I'm asking you, right?
Do you believe God is racist?
I'm asking you.
Do you
and
believe God
I'm
is
asking
racist?
you. We can talk about that, but I'm listening to you.
We answered you about 5
Oh,
questions
you
already.
keep, hold on. Huh? You said you listen to us, right?
You keep saying
You got
people.
2 ears
You said people
and
disrespect
1
us.
mouth, so you
That's
should be
what-
listening more.
That's what I said.
We the teachers.
That's what I
So
said.
listen, get fed.
So, but this is what you said.
What's your question?
You said that
What's your
people
question?
are racist. You said that people disrespect their mother. You said that people
Our people.
is
Our
used
people.
an N-word. You said people don't get married. People disrespect their women. That's what you said,
That's
right?
what we said. That all
So-
people do that.
What people are you talking
The
about?
Israelites.
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 The only people that do that is the Israelites people. So
We don't care about the other
what
people.
heritage?
They're heathen.
Okay, what
we
heritage?
We only talking about our people.
What heritage?
Okay.
Don't get caught up my word. Like I said, what I mean by heritage, what I mean by I mean by lineage and the people who you succumb to.
21 and 8 out.
I mean your obligation. What is your obligation?
We just told you Matthew 22.
We are obligated.
What is your
We
obligation?
obligated.
What is your people
We are obligated to come out
what
here
is your
and teach the
people to
word.
do for
You heard me?
for the economy.
We told you that. We don't care about
What
the
is y'all-
economy.
what
We
is y'all
don't care
doing?
about our people and the economy. We don't give a shit.
So that's
fucked
the
up.
Israelites, right?
Yeah, that's the
my
elect
bad.
of the Israelites don't care. We only care about our people
21 and
that's
8,
willing to get right by the Heavenly Father. That's it. If they don't want to get right, If you want to be a gangbanger, if you want to be an adulterer, if you want to be a thief, a murderer, and a robber, we don't give a shit about you. You're going to die by the hands of the so-called white man.
That's
right.
So the Israelite people, right? The Israelite people, what is the Constitution?
Right here, we got it. We got it. Bring that out.
Is the Constitution mean?
What's your definition?
The Constitution mean? Look it up. They'll tell you.
What's your definition?
He just looked it up. He just told you.
It don't make a difference.
He just told you. You got it on camera. He just looked it up.
You said
you got it on camera, don't you? Don't you got it on camera? He just looked it up. He done told you. He done told you.
You come up here like you some kind of scholar. This L show. You ask some questions, man.
That's what I do.
Look,
That's what I do.
you ask some questions.
Get
Either you gonna listen or either you gonna talk. Which one is gonna go?
You got 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason.
That's right. Okay. Now let's say we was a group of Ku Klux Klan members.
You gotta ask the question.
You won't go up. You won't go in school and say, "I want." Hey, what's this you doing? What you about? You don't sit there and listen to them, man. But when it's your own people, you come up here and think you can just turn over their show, man. And it's not a show, really, man. They be trying to edify our people. And it's the thing that our people do, man.
What is your Constitution?
I gotta read. I'm gonna read the Constitution.
You got it out.
The basic principles and laws of a nation. This is your Constitution.
This is the Constitution.
What was the first 5 books of the Bible?
What's your Constitution?
We just said what is the first 5 books of the Bible?
Right. It's the laws of a segregation of people. Right.
And we telling you. He asked you what the first 5 books are.
The
first 5 is the book of the law, man.
So what else does the Constitution?
And you can tell our people not following the laws because they go around and eat shrimp, crab, and lobster, and that's why they got disease the way they do,
What's your
man.
Constitution?
Man, you confused, bro. That's what you confused, bro.
You want to know the Constitution? We're going to show you the Constitution. Read that, Luke 24 and 44.
This is Luke.
We're going to show you the Constitution because we just read the word Constitution means the law of a nation, right? So, right, yes or no?
What's your Constitution?
Yes or no?
How do you get back to the Constitution?
Doesn't
For
mean
your people.
Doesn't mean a law of a nation.
Your people.
Doesn't mean the law of a nation.
All right, listen, right?
He won't answer the question. Does it mean law of a nation? Yes or no?
I just asked you who your people were in the Constitution.
Read that. Luke 24 and 44. We're going to show you that.
Like 10 times.
Y'all read like 8 scriptures already.
So now I'm
asking
y'all,
more time with this guy.
What is your Constitution?
We're reading it. Listen.
And he said unto them, these are the words which I spake unto you, while I was yet with you.
This is the one you call Jesus. Yahweh, go ahead.
That all things must be fulfilled, which were written in the law of Moses.
The law of what?
In the law of Moses.
The Constitution is the law, right? That's why you have the U.S. Constitution.
Hey, okay? And what did Ronald Reagan say in the 80s? This country is a country that stands by the standard of the laws written in the Bible.
Right.
Are they upholding those laws? No, they're not.
So the Constitution of our people is the law of Moses, which was set up by the law of the Most High. That's the Constitution. If everybody followed this book, not according to the church, but according to the true laws, we would be a better people, man.
So that's it.
We wouldn't be committing
What's your church?
Huh?
This is the church.
It.
What does the word church mean,
This is the church.
Let's ask you what a word
means. What is your church?
What does the word church mean?
If they was going through the laws, the people here and the laws.
What does church mean, bro? Bro, what does church mean?
There's certain people going through the laws of Moses.
What does church mean,
And they set up the laws of the Moses, but they're not going by the church standards.
What does church mean?
Here, and these people
We're not supposed to.
The Constitution here.
We're not supposed to.
What is... Where
I got
church?
Keep that.
How do y'all have a platform? What is y'all platform?
How do y'all
stand up? How do y'all say? How do y'all?
I got you right here. I got you right here.
Say anything about.
He said we're supposed to keep the law of the Bible according to the laws of America. But the laws of America are saying you can marry the same sex. Am I right? That ain't what it says in the law of the Bible.
No, you're not right.
Nah, America's not saying you can have same-sex marriage.
America just passed the law where you can actually marry animals. Certain states,
didn't know that?
Certain states got laws where you can marry a dog, man.
I think we just might as well let him go. He said some shit like that.
He messed up. He said America saying that you ain't got they don't have same-sex marriage. Come on, man.
I got it. Yeah. I got you right here. This is Ecclesiastes 5 and 1.
Oh, here it comes.
Keep thy foot when thou coming to the house of God.
Yep.
And be more ready to hear than to get a sacrifice of fools. For they consider not that they do evil. You're doing evil right now, man. Because this is the Lord, this is the church. Okay? Not Empowerment Temple.
Tell them what
Okay?
the church means.
Not where Reverend Reed at. You know?
Tell them what
Not
the
where the
means,
Baptist
huh?
preacher will sit there and sing you a bunch of songs for hours and then take you in the basement and feed you pork, man.
Pass that collection plate around.
And then you be so pumped up off the music, and when they pass that collection plate around 60 times, then you done gave up your life savings and they ain't gonna do shit for you when you down and out. I remember they used to do the church announcement. You got Sister Betty, she having problems with her light bill, and they ain't never once go over there and just take care of the bills for us themselves, man.
So y'all believe?
Huh?
Do you believe in the church?
Y'all believe, right, in the Lord?
This is the church.
Y'all
When
believe
you got a
in the
body
Lord.
of followers
The
all
only thing
together,
that y'all
the
believe
Lord is
in the Lord
in amongst us, man.
is
This is the church.
destruction, destroy for the earth.
Yeah, did the Lord say he's going to do that? Did he do that in the time of Noah? Did the Lord destroy the earth in the time of Noah? Yes or no? By water, correct?
Yeah.
I'm here right now. I don't give a fuck what he did billions of years ago.
But he's going to come and destroy the world. He's going to come destroy the world again with a flood.
Y'all Lord, y'all believe y'all
He's going to
Lord
come with that
is
flood.
going to destroy
Our
y'all.
Lord going to take these and destroy you and all these other wicked niggas out here who cannot understand the word, man. Because he only meant.
Right, go ahead.
He only meant for certain to understand this,
right,
man. And it's obviously not for you, bro.
Yep.
What's
that,
Zechariah 11?
Yeah, you are. You are.
13 Zechariah.
Y'all Lord is going to come here and it's going to destroy the world.
Well, we're going to show you according to the Bible. Get Matthew 10:34, huh? We're going to show you. What your pastor will never read to you in church. Read that.
Church.
This is Matthew 10:34.
This is the red letter, the right Bible. Go ahead.
Think not that I come to send peace on earth.
This is Jesus saying this? Go ahead.
I came not to send peace, but a sword.
What's that mean, sir?
You still got that Ezekiel?
What's that mean? This is Jesus saying this. In order for him to bring in a new kingdom, you got to destroy the old one, correct? This place has to be destroyed to set up a new kingdom.
Whatever. I'm a man of war.
Exodus 15:3.
Exodus 15:3, yeah.
The Lord says he's a man of war. He said he's going to keep reading on this Deuteronomy 30, get 35. Let's see what the Lord say about the family.
You also got that one in Thessalonians too.
One.
Yep. 1 and 6 or something like that.
Yep. Keep reading now.
It's verse 35.
Let's see what the Lord say about our wholesome families. Go ahead.
For I come to set a man at variance against his father.
What?
And the daughter against her mother.
Now, why would that happen? Because he's only choosing a certain amount of people.
Right.
So when he chooses what he chooses, everybody gonna hate you.
And you see that going on now.
Check this out.
They already against
Our
each other.
families hate us.
Yeah.
Man.
Check this out. The Lord came from the Bible. They had read the Bible in some way it came from the Bible.
No, the Bible came from the Lord.
It says that you have this Helios, and the Helios is to get from Jesus Christ to God, right? To get it from Jesus Christ to God. That's the Helios. That's what it says in the Bible.
I don't know what you're talking about, Helios, but go ahead.
Your Lord is the same Lord.
Missile food.
Your Lord is the same Lord that's in the
missile
Bible.
food.
Of course. And what about him? He said he's come to destroy. See?
So you got the same, y'all have the same Lord that's in the Bible.
Right.
It's no difference. All you're doing is taking from the Bible, you're using it from the Bible and saying that you're an Israelite.
That's what
speaking, and it's no difference.
You know how we know?
When you get a birth certificate,
to your Lord.
when you get a birth certificate with your name on
I think
it,
these supposed to be Lords.
guess what? When you get that birth certificate, you're
going
going to walk around and say, my name's Joe Blow.
His Lords.
You're going to get a driver's license from that birth certificate and say, hey, my name is such and such.
And I'm African American.
And I'm African American.
You know how we know we are the Israelites the Bible say we are? Deuteronomy 28 and 68.
Let's go to because we got people. We weren't really entertain you. There's people who want to learn. Possibly trying to learn.
Right.
We're going to show it.
28 and go to 15.
But you're not learning. Okay, go ahead.
You can read that. Read over him.
Deuteronomy
You got the same Lord.
Read over him, man.
Deuteronomy 28:15.
But
no, my bad. Read verse 1.
What's the word Lord mean, sir?
That's the question I want to know.
What's the word Lord?
What's your question, bro?
It ain't just. Okay. Okay, it's not just. I got you right here. It's not just Israelite people who rape their people, who steal from them, kill their women, and kill babies and kill children, and don't get married.
Okay.
It's not just Israelite people.
We know that.
For some reason, it's a Lord in here,
Okay.
in the Bible,
Okay.
and y'all believe in the same Lord.
The same Lord as who?
So what Lord are you speaking of? What Lord is it? What's the Lord? What Lord are you talking about?
The God of the Israelites. The God of the Israelites. That's the Lord we're talking about. The God of the Israelites.
Right, we read
there's many gods, but there's the most high God.
Right.
Right?
It's only one
This
God.
the Lord we reading about right here.
It's many gods. Many gods.
This the Lord we reading about right
The
here.
white man is a God.
It gotta be one God.
Well, can I ask you something real quick, man?
It has to be one God.
I gotta ask you something real. I gotta ask you something real quick,
There's
man.
nobody that's more further.
Okay, all right. Okay, well, do you have evidence of that? Our evidence is here. We got all the documentation. We can back up whatever we talk about in the scriptures. Where is the documentation to prove what you're saying?
He just freestyle.
Because how is anybody supposed to know what you're saying if
y'all
you're just talking,
the same
man?
thing from the Bible, right?
We
Y'all
always
read
read from the Bible. That's all we do.
Right? Exactly. So if you speak of a Lord of different people, Israelites,
Get that,
y'all
read
said
that, please,
different people, Israelites,
what you want?
in different laws.
I mean, because he might can understand. This guy not gonna get it. But start at Deuteronomy 28:1.
It's Deuteronomy 28:1.
Yeah.
Oh, you got okay, Carl. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Now, if we'd have followed his law, statutes, commandments, we would have been set on high above all nations. We have gotten all these blessings from verse 1 to verse 15. Read verse 15.
Now, verse 15. It says, but it shall come to pass, if thou will not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee.
And all these curses are on our people now.
Yep.
You see, we got an evil eye towards each other. You see black on black crime, Latino on Latino crime, man.
So
hold on, bro. No, man,
question?
whatever. I'm talking to him right now, man.
What
Now,
you
the
mean?
reason why we going through all these curses is because wicked niggas like this didn't follow the law, statutes, commandments that the Lord set out.
So
now go to verse 68.
Are you telling me? Listen, are you telling me?
I'm telling him. I'm not telling you no more.
Are you telling me that
68,
this is verse 68?
It's a spur.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
The Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with slips. What does Egypt mean? You don't know. Egypt means bondage. Egypt means slavery. We're still in slavery to this day. And he said what? He'll bring you into Egypt again with ships. Because we were once in captivity in Egypt with Pharaoh. Before it was Egypt. Before it wasn't called Egypt.
Got this
It was
on
called Mizraim.
Mizraim.
I'm gonna look it up right now. What's the description?
It was from the land of Africa, right? Africa, the word Africa means, Afra means not, sun means cold. It means not cold, it's a hot land. Right, it was stolen, it was our land.
The same way America was named by a white man. Amerigo Vespucci. Well, what do you want to hear about? What do you want to hear about that? What do you want to, we're not black men up here, so what do you want to hear about? What is it that you want to hear about, bro?
I want to hear finally from what's true. According to the Bible,
well, let me ask you this though, bro, because you asked us who we are. You don't know the scriptures. Because if you knew it, what does verse 68 talking about? What nation of people was born in Egypt again by ships?
What does Exodus 4:13 say?
4:13 say, what does Exodus 4:13 mean?
What does he say?
We gonna get it. We gonna get it.
Okay.
Come on, man, how it works? You ask
Still
the
ask you to
question, and we answer. That's how it works. When you go to the white man's school, you ask a question, you raise your hand, and then you get an answer. But y'all trying to talk over us when we trying to answer the question.
You not letting me get it out.
You didn't got it out. You asked the question, and that's it.
You know what it be, y'all. We see this a lot. Jake want to show off.
I'm gonna get it anyway. I'm gonna get it
Jake want to
anyway.
show his women he know a little something. But we the ones that know up here, man.
That's right.
Not y'all, man.
That's right.
I'm sick of niggas, man. Finish reading that, man, because we going to
you
continue to
wanna-
edify the
you wanna-
camera,
you wanna
man.
keep reading that?
Yeah, verse 68, bro.
Well,
Yeah,
You want to get camera edification?
camera edification.
What was it? 413?
I think it's 413.
What you say? 413?
Why can't Jake just get together and be in order, man?
Right. And once again, when shit get hot, it comes to prayer.
What's that, Hebrews 4:12? Go ahead, man.
What's that? I think it's Exodus 4:13. Let's see what it say,
I'll
y'all.
read it for camera edification.
Let's see what it say.
Hold on, let me make sure I had it right.
Yeah, well, we're gonna read it for.
You got your phone? Look it up on your phone real quick, so you can make sure you know that's what you wanted to
I'm
know.
gonna tell you, I might not be.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. You can look it up and see what it is.
Remember the scripture, but I kind of got an idea what that. But check it out. What
He's
I'm
trying
at.
to figure out. He's
He
standing right here.
said,
What is
Bro, let him talk,
in
man.
scriptures,
You can't speak for him.
in scriptures,
Why you can't speak?
God, you saying Lord. Nowhere in the Bible, really, from the beginning, God said, so the God that you so-called call God,
Right,
I don't call him God.
What do you
he
call
is the
him?
Most High.
What you
He
call
is
him?
the Most High.
We don't call him God either.
We don't call him God either.
He is
So,
our
we
King.
say it so
I'm calling
people-
him
No,
Lord.
the reason
But
why
the
we hold on,
Bible
listen.
clearly says, why do my
The reason
people-
why we say those words because people don't identify with the Hebrew. We gotta say what's written because this Bible wasn't written in English.
We don't call
Exactly.
him Jesus either.
It was written in Greek and Hebrew.
I got you. So what was his name in Hebrew?
If you're worthy of the name, we'll give you the name.
He said he know the name though.
What is it?
No. I asked you. You gonna ask me?
Oh,
So I
look.
asked you
We
that.
call him Yahweh.
Oh, okay, you call him Yahweh.
Yeah. What do you call him?
Say, the Bible says, according to the Bible you subscribe to and you read well, he says, I am that I am, or I am.
But we gotta you gotta translate that.
So translated in Hebrew is Ahaya, Esau, Ahaya.
Get out of here! Get out of here! This guy believe in dolphins and mermaids and shit. We ain't with that Ahaya. That's speaking in first person. I mean, what's that? First person. That's speaking in first person, man.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you like this here, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, we done with these guys. Let's get that Ezekiel 28.
Exodus 14.
No.
You want to drop that?
Yeah, drop that. Robert's gonna close it out on that.
You got that from GOCC.
No,
That's the only people that call on Ahia.
Ezekiel 21 and 8.
all you gotta do is look
21
it
and
up
8.
for yourself.
It's Ezekiel.
He
We
says,
did look it up.
He says, study to show thyself approved. If God is in everything, if the Most High is in everything, you
Okay.
the devil in everything.
Oh, I got one for
Why
you.
is it that you only
If his
looking
name
for
is
God
Asher,
in just the scriptures of the Bible?
all right, listen. If his name is Ahia, Yeshaya, whatever you said, what's that? Exodus 21 and 23. My name is in him. How would you get the son's name out of Asher?
I don't get the son because the son is pagan worship. They not talking about the son. Let's say, man, they not talking about the son of man.
You don't
He's
know.
not the
You
son of
disagree
man,
because it
bro.
sounds good. That's what
He's
Jake
not
do,
the son.
man. They hear something that sounds. They hear something and it sounds good to them, and they latch on to it, man.
Listen,
You
you can't
can't
talk
believe
about
what he believes in.
You can't talk about the son.
Look, man.
Y'all,
Hebrew.
you can't tell me
Hebrew.
the news gonna be.
Niggas be cheerleaders, man.
You can't tell me. They can't tell me.
Man, that's why the Lord gonna destroy y'all niggas, man.
Shah. That Shah represents.
Well, come on.
What is the three faces of the sun, though?
Yahweh.
The sun be hot. Out of why he's probably like 100-something degrees.
And then you talk about
Trinidad is
the
like
sun.
100-something
Ain't
degrees.
got nothing to do with
Him,
it. Talk
hold on.
Hey, why would he
It's
raised?
probably
Why
like-
did he even?
No, you all
Right.
feel what?
But when you
This
want to
son
say
has
none
shit
of
to do
them,
with what we
just how
talking
that shit go.
Talk
We
about
don't
the
believe
sun.
what he believes
He
in.
don't, right, and when you got that black conscious shit, none of them niggas can come to agreement on one thing.
Y'all should be arguing with
Hey, you
each
got
other.
that-
Y'all should be a million man argument amongst
Exodus
yourselves,
3
man.
and 13 though. That's the one he's talking about. Exodus 3 and 13.
Okay.
That's the one with the I am that I am.
Okay, read it.
Exodus.
Let's read it. We're going to read it for you.
What you read?
You got?
So you believe
You ain't
leave
reading
America.
nothing.
One
You read
thing at a
You ain't
time.
read me
A white
nothing.
man's interpretation
Hey,
of
what's
a
the description
Bible.
on
The
this?
white man's interpretation.
Hey, hold up though.
Let's just call it on.
He said a white man's interpretation.
Bro, this not even
white men in their
our
congregation.
language, bro.
Yeah.
This
wanna
is a
say
bastard
Esau.
language. This even our natural tongue. What did we speak? If we spoke Hebrew, why is it, or Arabic,
So,
why are you sitting
we
there?
believe in a white man's interpretation?
Because when you take a definition.
Yeah, we believe in a white man's
when you take a
interpretation.
definition, when you change a word, you change the definition of
It's
that
called
word.
transliteration, by the way, idiot.
Transliteration.
It's
When
called
you
transliteration,
transliterate a word, you change the
Right,
definition
and
of
they
that
not
word.
changing.
So how is
The
it?
words was changed. We know that.
In some of the ancient hieroglyphs,
We know that.
one word can mean two meanings.
We
If you
know
don't
that. No, that's in America.
So,
Let me ask you,
no, that's in the ancient hieroglyphs.
translated
One word
the
can mean two
hieroglyphics?
meanings.
Who translated that? Okay, so why I mention that?
So because you're following, that's what they gave you.
No, he not.
Hold
No,
on.
he did not.
Hold on.
They didn't give us the.
What's the name of the person
Who
that
wrote that?
Hold on.
Who wrote the King James?
You're bringing
Version?
confusion.
Who wrote the King James?
Chill.
What's the name of the guy that translated the hieroglyphics?
Where did it come from? When the Council of Nicaea and Constantine, who wrote that?
Do you believe in the Bible?
But you call on Ahaya.
He said it was a white man's book, but he said he believed in it.
I'm gonna tell you, if you go back into
Get Psalms
into
1 and
the
5.
glyphs,
We'll see if it's the white man's book. Get Psalms 1 and 5.
what you call Egypt, some of the same things you
That's
talk
confusion,
about.
man.
So y'all stuck. The moment you put the Most High in a box and say y'all Israelites,
He put him in the box by saying it's a white man translation.
Yeah.
bro.
That's why we go into the Hebrew.
Bro,
Come on now.
slavery. You still got slave mentality. And
You still a slave. You still a slave. You got a bald head and a lined up beard. That's a slave mentality. I'm not lined up.
The bars, you know, this here is get this. It's this here.
Yeah, it's scrambled eggs, man.
He said build your temple.
talking to Most High, but he don't believe in the Bible.
He said build your temple.
He said it's a white man's book.
This is where heaven is. Heaven is here.
You believe in a white man's book.
It ain't no hell.
I'm just asking this. What is y'all teaching?
Song of Solomon. Somebody get that.
I'm dropping this. What are y'all teaching?
One at a time. You gotta go back to this.
Hey, do what your hoodie say, man. Chill.
What is y'all teaching?
This ain't for you. What we teaching is not for you. Period. Get that
What
out.
are y'all teaching?
Not for you. You got it out.
You over here, y'all.
We moving on, bro. It's equal to 21 and 8.
Oh, you want to see 21 and 8?
People see you.
Yeah.
I can see.
We're gonna show you a white man's interpretation. All right?
Yeah, we just going to keep on that
As
sequence.
soon as you said
No,
King
what?
James,
No,
We're gonna kill this as a white man's book.
Yeah, I hold it.
But we're gonna show you, according to the Bible, it's not a white man's book.
What are you teaching? All right, let me hear that.
the Geneva Bible came out.
Read that.
You tell me what you
Read
You
it.
tell me
Go ahead,
what
brother.
you tell me.
Let's see if this is a white man's book. Go
Lord,
ahead.
man, tell me. Show you, man. Show you. Can you tell me? What's
Uh-oh,
your
here
name,
we
Lord,
go.
bro? All right, go ahead.
It says, I am black.
What?
I am black.
So why would the white man allow a prophet of the Bible to say he's black?
That's a white man's
wrong.
book, right?
That's a white man's book, though.
it say?
Read
Go
that
ahead,
again out.
it
Read that again out.
Song of Solomon 1 and 5.
Solomon 1 and 5.
Song of Solomon 1 and 5. I am black.
What
Go
that
ahead.
saying about?
I am black.
But who interpreted it though?
And when you go into the word comely, it means beautiful. And when you heard that term in the 70s, people would say, I am black.
I'm trying to hear what you're saying. I'm trying to hear you reading the Bible. I'm trying to hear what you're saying.
Y'all not even gonna say who interpreted that version. Who gave you that version?
Read it again.
That's not the original version, bro.
The Most High, all words is written and inspired by the Most High, 2 Peter. But go ahead.
I am black.
Go ahead.
But comely.
Okay.
Oh, ye daughters of Jerusalem.
What's that mean, sir?
King James version.
What that mean?
King James version.
What version did you read?
You know his next word gonna
have a
be?
version.
You know his
He
next
says,
word
do y'all
gonna be?
believe in
King
black?
James was a white man. That's his next word.
Do y'all believe in black people?
Your next word is gonna be that King James was
Do y'all
white.
like? Are y'all black?
That's what you leading to.
Bro, I'm not
Are
talking
y'all?
about-
Are y'all? Are
Well,
y'all
you had
voting
the,
now? Are
hold
y'all
on.
black?
I'm talking
You
about-
had the
I'm
Geneva
talking
Bible
about-
before the King James version.
That's
Did you know
what
that?
the Geneva I just said.
Right,
y'all
but
black.
that's
I just
still
said
King James and the Geneva Bible the same thing.
Okay, you
I'm
got the
talking about
codex
black.
and all that. Okay,
Yeah,
so-
but it was the same
What
thing.
I'm saying about
yeah,
black.
no, it didn't.
What I'm saying about black is the
king,
DNA.
I mean,
One thing at a time. Go ahead.
I'm talking about.
the Geneva did speak more scriptures than the
No, it
King
did.
James. It had more
It's the
scriptures.
60. No, it had a revised version of Old English. That's all. It said the same thing. I can pull up the Old English. It was Old English. That's all it was.
True.
Hey, there we go.
I give you that. Hold up. I'm humble myself when you're right.
Okay.
I'm humble-
All right.
We respect that.
It's all right. We respect that.
I'm
We respect
humble
that.
myself when you're right. You know, so I ain't got
Now, King James, he was the fifth king of Scotland. Okay, he wasn't a white man. He was a so-called black man, but he had translators. There's 40-something scholars.
Yeah.
Who were the translators and where were they at in that time when this was written? Where were they?
Okay, over in what's that? Britain. Over
During
Europeans.
during what is called what? The Dark Ages, right?
So where was that?
The Dark Ages, right?
So
Who was in leadership during the Dark Ages?
Who was in leadership?
Like
Yeah.
Constantine, you mentioned Constantine. He's a black man too, right? You know that, right?
Right. Okay. You know, it was a whole
The
bunch
Dark
of
Ages.
black men. Most everything was dark.
It was
ages
most of
back.
our people that
Our
that brought
who
them forth to
wrote
confusion.
everything. So how is it again that if it came from us and you subscribe?
I got you. I know what you're saying. Get y'all 316. We're gonna show you something.
originally.
We're going to show you something.
How do you take an
I get what you're
interpretation
saying.
of somebody else?
We're going to show you. Go ahead.
Faith, and that's it.
So let's get John 3:16.
Faith, period.
We're going to show you what happened. Go ahead. They used the Bible for us in slavery, right?
And they
To
still
enslave us,
doing
right?
it, bro.
Go ahead.
This is John 3:16.
Go ahead.
For God so loved the world.
One of your favorite preachers, which, what's her name that set up eugenics?
Margaret Sanger.
Margaret Sanger, she was responsible for setting up a lot of those black pastors in the church to control Negroes, man. And they read these scriptures. Go ahead.
No.
So loved the world.
No, hold on, real quick. He said the same book that we read. When slaves got caught reading anything in slavery, they was whipped.
They was killed.
But when they got caught reading the Bible, what happened?
They was killed.
They was killed. Why? Because they're going to find out who they are. What did Nat Turner do?
Okay,
He read the
so-
Bible and found out he was an Israelite.
So when you went, again, it wasn't until they allowed us to begin to read that, and then when they did allow us to read it, they taught us how to read it.
No, they
made sure
didn't.
we understood.
No, they didn't.
Yes,
They kept, no, they didn't. They kept us
made
out of.
every
They
religion.
kept us out of Exodus.
Every
They
religion.
kept us out of certain
No, but they
chapters
made sure
that will let us
they
know who
read
we
what
are.
we read.
Now, every
We
religion.
understood
You
it
got
the way
Revelation
they
13 and 9.
Let me ask you this. If that was the case, how come in today's
Jeremiah.
churches,
Revelation 13. Nah.
Because that's the whole trick of the trade, to keep you locked in that mindset.
Okay, good.
You won't grow.
Good.
You
Read that again. We're going to show you something. Listen, just all you got to do is be patient.
I got you.
What's the word patience mean? If anybody don't know, it means suffer. Go ahead.
all right, so I'm going to read it over again. John 3:16.
Patience mean this.
For God
No,
so
patience
loved-
means suffer. Hey, let know him. All right. Go
For
ahead.
God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son.
Right.
That whosoever
I got them
believes in
rolling now.
him
They don't want to teach
should
no
not
more now.
perish,
They don't want to teach no
but
more.
have everlasting life.
Now they said God so loved the world, right? And so when they read that to your church, you was talking about, thought it was talking about the world of all the people on the planet. That was Roman Catholic influence when they gave us this book, okay? During the Council of Nicaea, right?
Right.
Go
So
ahead.
when he said,
We
so
all
Well, we
black.
got the mystery.
And all the
Let's
goals
go to John
black.
15 and
What
19.
do it matter about a
One thing
Roman
at a time.
ruler?
One thing at a time,
Hey,
brothers.
this guy,
man.
hey, this guy a plant. He like a house plant. This, he can't speak to a
That
house
might be so.
plant.
I might be so. Thank the
We
Lord.
gonna read
You're not
that
even
John-
here.
the Lord. Thank
We
the
talking to
Lord.
somebody
Thank
trying
the
to hear, man.
We're going to read that John 3:16
Thank
again.
the Lord,
Here.
Judah.
15 and 19.
And
We're
I'm
going to read
dead.
the precept,
Lay
right?
down.
Go ahead, brother.
St. John 15 and 19.
Okay, here it is.
If ye were of the world, and the world would have loved his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you.
Right, so that John 3:16, that world wasn't talking about the whole world. We got the understanding that word world, when you look it up, has what? Many different definitions.
Eon, oikomeni, and cosmos.
Right.
The word in John 3:16 was cosmos was used, which means a specific group of people. So he was addressing Israelites.
45 to 17.
Like you go to Romans 9 and 1 and see that Paul was addressing Israelites.
Oh, you want
Isaiah 45 and 17.
not that one at all, Revelation. 17 and 9, that's what I wanted. Read this.
This is St. John.
Now he said God so loved the world, right? Let's read this.
St. John 17 and 9. I pray for them, I pray not for the world.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's
He said he loved the world.
Some will read that and think contradiction, right?
Yeah.
But being as though we have the mysteries and understanding, we break the scriptures down.
Right.
The pastor not breaking it down. He just give you one scripture, 6 songs, and a plate of pork chops. You know, we giving you the whole 4-course meal
Right.
through the word, man.
Yep.
You know?
Because when you're dealing with the English language, you'll have a word that's spelled the same, which is called homophones, and have different meanings. Okay? Like there and there, or where and where. Right? That's the same thing in the Bible.
Yeah.
This is Old English. Right? The Geneva was probably a little bit better because the Geneva kind of broke down more of the Old English for understanding.
Yeah.
America's the most, English language is the most confusing language on the planet. That's why them Chinese and everybody come here, they can't understand, they can't even speak it. Because it's confusing. But then they will fail your child English.
You got about 4 different languages in this language that we speak. It's
Yeah.
not a real language.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. It's a made
That's
up
true.
language.
But
So
where-
so how
what language was
we
all-
get to the etymology in
That's
the
good.
root of a lot of words. A lot of these words don't mean the damn same.
Right. They don't. You right.
Take a 16th
You right.
century word back then.
Hey, here go an example, bro. Here go an example.
We taking
A common used word today. A common used word today that a lot of our people. Hold on, man, come on. A common word that a lot of our people today use. They say my queen, my black queen. But when you go into the etymology of the word queen, it means whore.
I'm not gonna speak one
A
language.
woman means servant.
My black queen. But when you go into etymology,
woman means servant. Did you know that? Look it up.
I had that.
When somebody says, let me ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you, Mr. Smart Man. When somebody says good morning, what does that mean?
Oh, I don't say it.
What does it mean? You sound like you know something.
That ain't for me. I don't give
You don't know what it
It's a
means?
day for me, man. I
Good
don't
morning, the
mourn.
word
I
morning
don't
means
mourn.
suffer.
I don't mourn for nobody.
That's what good morning means. What good night mean, man?
One word.
yeah, he right about that though.
That's two words, right? But what's morning mean?
That's a phrase.
But what does it mean?
That's a phrase. That's a
Because during the time of slavery,
that's just
because during the time of slavery, they would say, "Good morning, boy. Get up, boy. It's a good morning." Means good suffering.
Yep.
Right?
2 words. That's not 1 word.
Okay, it's 2 words.
It's 2 words.
Hey,
I'm
you're
talking
right.
on 1 word though. I'm only speaking on the 1 word. I'm just bringing the phrase together, Mr. Smart Man. You don't know nothing, man.
Nah.
You stand up here like you're sharp, but you don't know nothing.
just told you.
The day is Saturday. What's the word Saturday mean, man? What Saturday mean? If you can't tell me to shut up, man.
Hey, he's a real black man.
You don't know.
What do Saturday mean?
You don't know.
Tell me.
But you mean to tell me you call? Hold on.
You
You mean to
ain't
tell
saying
me you
nothing.
call
You ain't
a
telling me
Saturday
nothing.
every day,
What Saturday
and you don't
mean?
know? Do every 7 days you don't know what Saturday mean? What Sunday
ask me
mean,
nothing.
man?
You asked me
What
a
Sunday
simple-ass
mean?
question. That's what you just asked me.
And
What Sunday
you can't even
mean?
get a simple ass
You just
answer.
asked me a simple ass question.
And you can't
you
get a
can't
simple
answer
ass
it.
answer.
You ain't even
It's real
saying
easy
nothing.
though.
It don't mean nothing.
What's the word Bible
Don't
mean,
mean
man?
nothing. Okay.
You don't know. So don't come up here. We think we got these garments on and a wooden plank and we don't know
He
shit.
just told you we got four or five different languages here in one place.
What Saturday mean
So
then?
we can't see the
Name
regular,
one of them
the
then.
regular
If there's 4 different languages, name one.
See, he caught up with
He don't know.
He caught up with trying to use big
Israelite,
words.
we don't know about no Israelites.
Proverbs
We can't see
29 and 9.
this race of people, we can't see this.
Proverbs
That's
29
what
and
you
9.
saying.
That's a
Everybody
bad
bad,
habit.
Scripture says,
racist.
answer not a fool according to his
But-
folly, man.
What is you?
Proverbs 29 and 9, read this.
Proverbs 29 and 9. If a wise man contendeth with
Hey.
a foolish man,
Right.
whether he raise or left, there is no rest.
But he knows something. But I would give it, he knows something. He know more than you.
You asking me, what did you say?
What am I saying? That we shouldn't be coming up on Saturday morning and going out in the street and we don't know what the hell what it means. The problem with our so-called people, they say all these words and they don't know what a damn thing means, man. You don't know what shit means. If I asked you what the word shit means, you couldn't tell me what it meant. If I asked you what the word fuck meant, you couldn't tell me what it meant.
You saying
you
words,
don't know.
You saying? I
You
mean,
don't know.
are you saying
Read
that
that
words
again,
don't
now.
have no meaning?
They do have meaning. You just don't know.
So
Go
the
ahead.
English word doesn't have any meaning, pretty much.
What does the English mean?
The English name doesn't have any meaning.
What does it mean? Oh boy. The word ink comes from the
doesn't mean
Anglos, man. Go ahead.
It doesn't
ahead,
mean
brother.
nothing. English do not mean
Proverbs 29 and 9.
Go ahead.
If a wise man contendeth with a foolish man, whether he raise or laugh, there is no rest.
So we ain't got nothing to say to you, man.
Scram.
See, he thought he knew something. And he got chewed up, man. You know? Shalakia, brother. We know we be in the spirit.
Yeah, but you notice some of the questions he got quiet though.
Yeah.
Well, every time I ask him a question, he got dumbfounded.
That's what I said, man. He was just there just to be there, man.
Go down to the other camp. Let's deal with those guys.
Yeah.
He was
Hey,
here.
and-
He was just here to be here, man.
And he
That's
was
a fucking
and he was here to try to impress his woman.
Right. The other guy?
Yeah, bald head.
Yeah. He knew a little something, though.
Yeah, he knew a little something.
And he had a little patience though.
Yeah.
He had a little more patience though.
Then his woman pull out the camera.
Yeah,
As
recording.
soon as you said the word queen meant whore, she started laughing.
Yeah.
Because she knows she a whore.
Yep.
You know?
That's probably that woman when Yahweh Shah said, how many husbands have you had? I've
probably-
had but one.
She
You
probably,
had
put the
several.
camera, she probably put the camera down on your goddamn crotch area. Damn freak.
Con. We could close it out on that, the one, I'm gonna pass
Pass the torch, brother.
I'm gonna pass the torch.
Came up to me and act like he wanted to learn something at first, and then he tried to teach us something.
No, he started talking any damn way.
Well, we good with the semantics.
What's the emancipation of the population?
The segregation.
Yeah, and segregation.
What's your living color skit?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
David Wayans and all that
The
shit.
jail niggas.
Yeah.
1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4.
But he said what's the word constitution meant, but really meant the law. And we went into the Bible and showed
What's
the law.
Ezekiel 28? What was it?
He didn't know nothing, man. That was like the dumbest uneducated nigga I've ever. The dumbest educated nigga I've ever seen, man. He knew words, but he didn't know what they meant.
Yeah, they call them smart dumb niggas, man.
Yeah.
We had a lot of them in school.
I can say it, so I know it.
Yeah,
So many of them in school.
you got it
But
out.
I like the contention sometimes, but when it gets overbearing, there's no reason to be focused. The brother, I know he's in the spirit. Hey, let that guy go.
And it wasn't worth it.
Yeah, he wouldn't leave.
He wouldn't leave. He was just there, just like a shadow, man.
Well, because the spirit, you know when you get your ass beat when you're young, you know, older brothers, you know, when you try to run and your mother grabs you, come back.
Yeah.
Or your father, and whip your ass some more.
That was a low way of further condemning that nigga, man.
Oh,
You
man.
got it out.
Ezekiel 21:8. Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophecy, and say, oh, so like it prophesy, so like it, and say, thus saith the Lord.
No, you good.
I got amped up, man.
Hey, it was funny though. That was definitely worth it.
I get amped up, man.
It was worth it.
So Samuel was dealing with the brother. Samuel was locking him in.
He wasn't trying to listen any damn way, man.
So Charles Woody was throwing some
There's
stuff.
a lot getting too, man, because I just try to help out.
No, you good,
But
bro.
you know, you gotta be behind the camera. So.
Yeah.
We can handle it, brother.
You got it.
It says, say a sword is sharpened.
A sword is sharpened for these niggas like that, man. 2/3 of our people and the rest of the nations of this world, man,
Need to be cut.
need to be obliterated. Slave, man. Wait, what that title? How you title? 2/3 of Israel get sliced and diced and put to death. Look at this gay shit. Keep going out.
And also, furbish.
And also furbish, man. So the Lord is furbishing that weapon, that's missile. You know? And this is going to be the end of you people, man. You know?
I'll tell you how sick our women are, man.
Yeah.
They love homos.
Yeah, they do.
That's right.
They want to strap on the dough.
Yep.
They want to peg.
Damn.
You know what that's called that shit?
What's up, bro?
Pegging or something?
That's Jake.
Hey, man. That's a Jake, right? Put a camera on him, man.
see you, man, but you don't see me.
Yeah. That's a pretty
That's a
Jake.
Jake.
Shalaki.
Yeah.
That ain't a Jake, man.
Yeah, that's a Jake. That's a straight
Hey.
Jake, man. You talk by the way he walked.
You know, with that, I'm going to pass
That's
it.
just a car?
Oh, you want to pass it?
I'm going to pass it.
He might be in the car, you're right.
Yeah.
He might be.
With that, I'm going to pass it to the next speaker. Who's speaking?
I'm up.
You got it out. Let me get it.
Samuel.
Huh?
You got a nigga woman twist.
He walked by there one time.
Sitting on the
Like,
wall.
man, you ain't no white
Oh,
boy.
with the orange.
You walk by
She
before,
walked
didn't
just the
you?
same.
There ain't no way that dude is Caucasian. Ain't no way. And then you know what a nigga do? A nigga try to square up with him and fight him. Like, he'll whip the shit out the nigga. A nigga try to square up with him.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Say, you ain't nothing but a white boy.
Like, yeah, confusion of face. Like the brother said, you know, man, this place gotta go, man. Yeah, it's on Harmony. Yeah, like the brother said, this place gotta go, man. Cause our people continuously, man. The evidence was, if you're looking at the live stream, or if you look at it at a later date, man. He said he was Israel, man, but he still was goddamn stubborn and stiff-necked, man. Both of them guys, man. They ain't want to listen. They always want to speak. Like how possibly could you come up here to be trying to get edified, and you up here trying to teach, man? You can't do that. But through the spirit, you know, I'm gonna switch the top. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit, cause a lot of America, man, this past week, this LGBTQ shit been
QTRS.
Yeah, QTRSGZ. It's a lot's been going on, man. I mean, as far as with that this week, I got this article. I ain't gonna read it, but basically it's talking about Salakia. Damn. Let's go up. Oh, here we go. Yeah, basically in so many words, it's talking about America. No, it's talking about the Pentagon transgender ban goes into effect. And this is from the CNN website. How in the hell the Pentagon gonna have a transgender ban when America's set up here passing these laws for all this transgenderism in this same-sex marriages and all that, man? It ain't nothing but a contradiction, man. How possibly can in the Pentagon, where they have so-called I don't know what they doing there, but it got something to do with the government or whatever. They ban transgenders in there, but you can have transgenders in your workplace. You can have them in school.
Everywhere else.
Yeah, they got so-called transgender bathrooms in a restaurant, but you can't have transgenders in the Pentagon. But America, they passed the law for this, man. It's crazy, man. I'm gonna read a little bit. It say the Pentagon's controversial policy banning transgender recruits from joining the military went into effect on Friday, man. And this article just came out the other day. But check this out, though. The Lord not with no transgenders, man. The Lord ain't with that transgenderism. The Lord ain't with that homosexuality, that same-sex marriage. None of that stuff, man. I got a scripture, Deuteronomy 22:5. You know. Yeah, the Lord against all that, man. It's an abomination, man.
Right, I got it right here. This is Deuteronomy 22:5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
The woman shouldn't wear nothing pertaining to the man, and the man shouldn't wear nothing pertaining to a woman, man. All day long walking through here, man, sometimes we can't tell what is what, man. A man don't supposed to be dressed like a woman, and a woman don't supposed to be dressing like a man. The Lord said it's an abomination, man. It's abominable, man. That shit like that, that's supposed to be destroyed. But I mean, we not in those times to carry it out like that. But it's vexing, man. If you believe in these scriptures, man, you believe in these scriptures, man. It should basically you should be upset about it, man. We had this big 6'4" shaggy looking. We just had a guy walk through here with some goddamn looked like he had on some leotard pants, man. That shit is disgusting, man. Deuteronomy 23:1, buckle shot. 23:1.
All right. This is Deuteronomy 23:1. He that is wounded in the stones, or have his privy member cut off, shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord.
Yeah. He that is wounded with the stones or have his privy member cut off shouldn't enter the congregation. What it say? The congregation of the Lord?
Shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord.
Shouldn't enter to the congregation of the Lord. And privy part means your private part, man. So all this this sex change and all that stuff, man, the Lord ain't dealing with that. You're not going to enter to the congregation if you had a rod, man, and you got that joint cut off.
Yeah, because what happens is your body stops producing testosterone. Then you become effeminate.
Come on top of the estrogen pills that they gonna give you to act more feminine. You know, it's just sad, man. This place called America, man. It's truly Babylon the Great, man.
When it talks about the generation, like picture what they was doing back then in their past life.
Come on.
You know, they probably was fucked up in Greece and Sodom and Gomorrah.
Come on.
Then you come in, you end up more worse than you was in them past lives.
And the Lord always sends an example.
Yeah. Right. You're right. That's the spirit.
Yeah,
like
that's
every
the spirit,
time brothers go into it, the Lord definitely set an example, man. You know. This. Dang.
You know, the women is what like that shit, man.
Throw up, man. This place gotta get blown the fuck up, man. This is crazy, man.
We never thought we'd be in a time in our lives that we would see this shit.
Hell no.
And then little crunchy blacks rolling up on bikes and shit.
Crunchy blacks.
Yeah. But this just lets you know that we that much closer to this, man. Because continuously more wicked stuff is getting brought out. More wicked stuff is being passed, man. I just read another article. It said the United States is trying to pass a bill where you will be able to get same-sex, not same-sex, you'll be able to get your sex changed with your insurance. So like, they were saying it was like a mental condition at first, but now if you just wake up and want to get your penis cut off and turn your clitoris into a penis, you can just put in the work and get it done, man.
And they'll commend you for it. Yep.
Yeah. Stand up.
They give you Woman Man of the Year, like Bruce Ginger.
Yeah.
A lot of those people that do get those sex changes after a while, they wish they never did that shit.
Yep, there was a video in there.
Yep.
It messes your body up, and they lose their voice too. They end up talking without no.
Well, that's what they wanted, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't feel bad for none of them.
Nope. I don't.
Yeah, come on.
Well, you know what? That nigga that came up, he was black. Yeah, you shouldn't even say it, bro. That nigga was black as all hell.
He was a real. Sam, y'all said it. That's a real. What you call it?
Black.
Real black.
Yeah, black. That black means death.
Yeah. That's exactly what
his lips was even crusted.
Yeah. Then he had those black ass shades too.
He was evil.
Yeah, he was. A fucking demon. All the way around, he was signed up.
See all this, you can't take it, man.
22. He was a damn demon, man. Yeah, a couple times, man. I wanted to push that motherfucker, man. And I ain't usually like that.
Right? This is Leviticus 18 and 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and when with all these smoke and mirrors and this deceit in America, man, you don't even know what's what, man. You sit up there and say, bring that out again one more time, Baba Kasha.
Yep. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind.
Thou shalt not lie with mankind as well.
As with womankind.
Was with womankind. Like you might have a man, a person that was born a man and got a vagina, man. That shit causing you to go off, man. You know, that's why this place gotta go, man. We don't have real food, real water. We don't even have real damn women, man. We got Decepticons, man. You think this?
Where to play.
Right? You think this is a goddamn something to be happy about, man? This is something you want to wake up to every day. Goddamn, you go to sleep, your sinus is bothering you. You wake up, you got a headache. You got to stand on this goddamn rock.
You got to wake up early in the morning, go to work.
Wake up and go to work, and you holler at a woman, and it's possibly a man, man. Damn, man, what a life.
Yeah. Then if it's a woman, she gonna give you hell as well.
Exactly. What a beautiful life, man.
But they say God is good.
Right.
Which he is.
He is good. You know why he good? Genesis 19 and 12. Yeah. We gonna show why the Lord good. Genesis 19 and 12.
To the point he let Esau enjoy his kingdom. Every other nation had that time.
Yeah, he gave every nation a chance.
So that's fair.
That was a demonic nigga, man.
He was.
He rode up on a black bike wearing all black as hell with black glasses. Come on, man.
Black on black.
With a black cloud over it.
Black on black.
He blacker than the white wall of my time, man.
I ain't black, so you telling me I ain't black?
Like a woman.
He wanted to be black. He wanted to be black.
Go ahead.
If you think about it, the Lord actually had mercy on all the nations because he let all the nations get their chance of rule.
Yeah, give him a little time.
Yeah. So, you know, the Lord shows mercy. You know, he's a merciful God.
Come.
That's all.
All right, bring it up.
1912. 1912. This is Genesis 19 and 12. And the men said unto Lot, hast thou here any besides son-in-law and thy sons?
All right, well, I took it there because we was this. The same thing happened. Some of the things that happening now happened before time. That Genesis is 19 and 12. That's talking about the time of Sodom and Gomorrah, when Lot, when all those that angel had came up to Lot's house, and all those goddamn wicked ass people wanted to pop the angel or whatever. And he offered his daughter, and they ain't want his daughter, man. His daughter was a virgin. He said that they can have his daughter, but they wanted to pop the man. You can bring that out again, Bubba Kashab.
All right. And it says, and the men said unto Lot, hast thou that here any besides son-in-law and thy sons and thy daughters, and whatsoever thou hast in the city, bring them out of this place. For we will destroy this place, because the cry of them is waxing great before the face of the Lord.
Yeah, that place was a terrible place, man. And he it was waxing worse, man. And a lot. Yeah, it waxed worse, man. And like, bring that out one more time.
Yeah. For we will destroy this place, because the cry of them is waxing great before the face of the Lord.
Yeah, the place is going to be destroyed because it's waxing worse. And it was a cry from the Lord. Sodom and Gomorrah was terrible. You had homosexuality going on. You had bestiality. You had all kinds of sodomy, man. Off the top, man. You had all that stuff going on, man. And that place had to be destroyed, man, with fire and brimstone. And this is the new age Sodom and Gomorrah, man. And it's going to be that much worse, man. It's going to be a worse fervent heat and fire, man. It's going to be with these missiles, and it's also going to be with our big brother Yahushua and us as well to help take this place down, man. You was done on that out?
Just a little bit more. It says, and the Lord has sent us to destroy it.
And like I said, the Lord has sent us to destroy it, man. Talking about the elect, the elect Israelites, the elect Israel, and the death angels, man.
Yep. That guy in that blue shirt, he probably in jail.
I ain't paying no mind.
Yeah, he was like that. That guy probably in jail.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What you was on? 13, 12 or 13?
Yeah.
What you on? 13?
14 now.
Oh, 14.
Yeah.
Take it to 24.
All right. This is Genesis.
No, yeah, verse 24.
19 and 24. It says, when the Lord rained upon Sodom and upon Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven.
Our big brother, Yahushua, he reigned over Sodom and Gomorrah with fire and brimstone, man. This brother right here, the death angel that's going to come back, the new age Sodom and Gomorrah, which is America, aka Babylon the Great, along with these thermonuclear missiles, is going to destroy this place, man.
That's right.
Why? Because of Israel being stiff-necked, stubborn. They want to believe in LGBTQ. They want to keep on participating in homosexuality, man, the Lord gonna come back and destroy this place, man. Plain and simple as that. You said which one? 24? You can take it to 25. I mean, no, read on down to 24 to 25.
Let's see. Actually, we didn't even start. Oh yeah, we did. This is verse 25. And he overthrew those cities, and all the plain, and all the inhabitants of the cities, and that which grew upon the ground.
He overthrew the cities, man. Just like he gonna overthrow these cities. These cities got they local governments and all that, building, getting guns and military gear and all that, man. The Lord gonna overthrow all that, man. The Lord, he is the elite power, man. All your military, United States, Russia, all that, all your military, all your guns, all your everything that you got that we don't know, man. The Lord's gonna overthrow all that, man. All your Lord. Well, ultimately, some of the stuff is going to help the Lord do His job, though, because the Lord gonna put the spirit on these missiles to take certain areas out and all that, man. But you know, we just fed up, man. That's why we out here every week sighing and crying, man, to get up out of this place, man, because of all this wickedness, man. I mean, how can you be complacent and happy here, man? How? Look at this, man.
Ask a nigga, he'll know. Yeah. He'll know.
Yeah, a nigga ain't gonna want nothing but a shrimp salad sandwich.
Yeah.
Man, it's nice out here. I'm gonna go get me some crabs and a shrimp salad sandwich. That's another reason why these niggas gonna get taken out, man. This abominable food, man. First thing Jake thinking about right now is where they can get them jumbos from. Yeah. To sit out on the porch, eat crabs, shrimp, and lobster. Well, not lobster. Niggas ain't got lobster.
Yeah, niggas ain't lobster money.
Niggas ain't got lobster money. They barely got crab money, man. Yeah, food stamps don't take, won't let you buy crabs no more. So they setting up their door dashing so they can get them some crabs and shrimp, man. And that's why this place got to be destroyed, man. You know, for another, and that being another reason, man. That shit is plaguing us, man. It's plaguing us. It's giving us all these ailments, man. But y'all sit up there and look at that stuff as like a delicacy, man. But it's actually killing you, man. You know?
They're quite happy with it. Even if you told them that thing that is poisonous, they be like, oh, I don't care, because it tastes good.
Yeah.
And that's our people. They don't care what it is. If it tastes good, they want it.
We heard it.
Yeah.
And that's peasant food too. That's not royal food. Like lamb is considered royal food, but crab, shrimp, lobsters, all the so-called delicacies that the white man has put on our people, pig feet, chitlins. You know, that's peasant food. That's low level food. That's for slave food.
Exactly.
And Jake uplift eating that.
Y'all said he talking about y'all want to get out the mind state of being a slave, and y'all still eating that slave food, man. Black eyed peas and shit.
Yeah.
You know? Shit, but
they take up the slave living.
Yeah.
Huh? You talking about you say that we shouldn't be that we're in the that we're taking on Esau's customs or whatever you said, but you're living in Esau's customs. So what are you going to do? You want to just up and say, oh, one day I'm going to just be rich and not be Esau's servant? Or I'm not going to follow the laws? What are you saying? At this point, we're all following under the condition of Esau.
Yeah.
Jake don't want to leave bacon alone.
Nope.
You got to damn near kill Jake. At one time, you would have to kill an Israelite to eat bacon or pork. Yeah. Per se. But now, Jake is willingly eating that pork.
Yep.
And a white man put pork and everything on purpose so we could go off intentionally.
Right. Gotta have it in a baked potato. Can't even eat. Jake can't even eat a turkey sandwich without goddamn swine, man.
Yeah.
It's just, man. That just showed you, man, that we Esau fucked us up, man. And it's ultimately is through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, but they time coming, man. They time coming. They everything they did to us, man. They going get double, man. Yep. And it ain't gonna be fun for them either, man.
Hell no.
It ain't gonna be fun for them, man. Yeah, like this right here. This how they tortured the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. They gonna get that, man. They gonna get theirs. They gonna get theirs too.
Actually, who did you come to? Get Revelation 18:6.
Go ahead. I ain't got
This is Revelations 18:6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double according to her and double unto her according to her works.
Reward her, she rewarded you, man. We talking about Esau, man. Everything they gonna have to get the same thing they did to us, man.
And the righteous man.
Yeah, and righteously, yeah, because we ain't gonna be sitting there cutting nobody privy parts off and putting it in their mouth and stuff like that.
We ain't gonna be sleeping with other men.
Yeah, we ain't gonna be
sleeping
doing
with
that,
other
man.
men's women.
That as well. But we gonna reward water double. Gonna get double our cup, man.
Yep.
So everything they did to us, we gonna double it, man, in righteousness, man. You know. So we gonna whip the shit out of them. They gonna the Sabbath gonna be like a second to them. Like that El Sabbath, we chill for a day. It's gonna seem like a second. Soon as the sun go down, it's gonna go right back up. Yep. They ain't even gonna get a chance to recover, man.
Yep.
And it's gonna be in righteousness, man.
We gotta get paid back.
Yeah.
Double.
And we ain't taking it easy on them too either. So if you're in the spirit of just taking it light on them, man, we gonna have to question you, man, because you might be a goddamn heathen, man. You should want to whip the shit out of them, man.
With force.
Yeah.
With force. With anger and aggression. Like a real man.
No, they didn't.
Look at Goodbye Uncle Tom.
Yeah. Goodbye Uncle Tom. 12 years a slave. Yeah, Nat Turner, that's what I was thinking about. How they just used to, the abominable food, that slop that they ain't want to eat, man. They took a goddamn force fed them, knocked their goddamn teeth out their mouth so they could protect they stock.
What is called gruel.
Yeah.
There's a scene on Uncle Tom where you see all the little nigga kids under the table eating scraps and they taking gnawing bones under there and they eating like they're dogs.
Yeah.
But the white man is the only creature on the planet that never have to get paid back.
No,
you do something, they're gonna hunt you down for life.
Yeah.
The first thing they say about them is, man, that was so long ago, man.
Yeah.
Those people are gone, man. Yeah, they gone, but they back. They gone, but they came back, and on top of that, that's where their inheritance and all that stuff come from.
They not gone.
Yeah.
And the Lord sends an example of Esau's state.
Every time.
He's going down.
Right.
Every time.
Right.
Down.
Shit, at this point, I might as well keep reading it then. This is verse 7. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and give her sorrow. So much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
Start that off again. Shot.
Yeah, something.
One line at a time.
It says, how much she hath glorified herself.
How much she glorified herself, man. Talking about Esau. Where that sign with the you got the sign with the elite
Oh yeah, it's right there. I'll hold it up.
Yeah, man, you know.
Which one you want? This one?
Yeah, calm. I mean, these are the ones that you don't know about really, but Esau, they ain't doing nothing but glorifying themselves, man. How they sitting up here, they glorifying themselves. They just letting you know that this their kingdom, man.
Yep.
And they on top, and you gonna deal with it, man. You know.
You're gonna suffer and deal with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready to pass it off. I'm ready to pass it off anyway. Yeah.
It says, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I said a queen.
And we had the other poster with the whore on top on the dragon.
Oh yeah,
that would be perfect.
Yeah,
that would be perfect right there.
Yeah, right.
That's basically what America is. It's a whore. Babylon itself is a whore.
It says, and I am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
So that's what basically what these guys really believe, that Babylon's not going to see any sorrow. They really believe that this place is going to continue forever.
Right.
I'm going to finish off the last scripture.
Yeah.
And it says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine.
And therefore Esau plague should come in one day. Death, famine, and plague, man. Yep. All that's gonna happen to you. It ain't gonna be no
reopening shop.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be no drawn out thing, man. All the famine, the plague, and the pestilence gonna happen to Esau, just like that, man.
Yep.
According to the scriptures, man. And it's gonna be all in righteousness, man. Because Esau has did nothing but be wicked, and that's all they did was rape, rob, and murder, man. So it's a good thing for them to get all that at one time. Yep. You know, but I'm gonna pass it off to the next brother. It's on you, Taz Warrior.
Vixens, big witches, concubines, sex slaves.
Good.
Wild them cowboys.
And she shall be utterly burnt with fire, for strong is the Lord Yahweh who judgeth her.
Can you get Malachi 4:1?
And that's what we always talk about, America being destroyed with fire, man. You know, if you could get that missile sign, I see you got the signs on deck, God.
To show you how powerful the sign is. Art imitates life.
That sign says, America will soon be destroyed by fire. Okay? The Lord destroyed America, I mean not America, but he destroyed the world with water before. This time he's going to destroy it with fire. Okay? And that's the fire and brimstone. Okay? That's the lake of fire right there. Okay? That judgment has not happened yet. Okay? When America is destroyed with thermonuclear missiles, okay, and World War III, that's when the lake of fire is going to happen, man. Okay, that didn't happen yet. People think that, you know, you die and you go to some place where you die and you go to some place called hell where Satan got a pitchfork. You know, that's not what the scriptures say, man. Okay, go ahead out.
It says, this is Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
Yeah. America is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, man. Okay? And when America is destroyed, a lot of people ain't going to be able to escape that judgment.
Yeah, women ain't going to be acting like men, man.
The ones that's going to be escaping that judgment are the ones that are in order. Okay? That are in order to what the Lord said for them to do. That are obeying the gospel. The ones that know the Lord. Those are the ones who's going to get delivered, man. Okay? In the gooks ain't gonna be able to run, man.
You sure as hell can't now.
Yeah.
Sure as hell can't now.
Yeah.
It says, "Oh, the proud, yea."
There's a lot of people out here that are proud, man. You know, proud for no goddamn reason.
Yep. And all that do wickedly.
The Lord gave you the ability to grow hair on your face, and you want to cut it off. Oh, it's my hair. You know, like, come on, man. You can't even see yourself unless you're looking in the mirror. You can't see yourself, man. Okay? And a lot of these little organizations be giving these people pride too, man.
Yep.
You know? The little sororities and shit, and they think, oh, I put my years in for this sorority. You know, now, you know, I'm some special type of person.
The ends up being the focus job.
Yeah. All the you should be proud at all the shit you had to do to get through it. All them sororities, all them dicks you had to suck to get into that motherfucker.
Yep. All the donkeys you had to sleep with.
Yeah.
All the other men or whatever same sex you had to sleep with.
All the sick and lewd acts that you got to do in order to just, you know, try to get into being accepted, you know, into some type of organization.
A lot of them got to go through hella these crazy rituals, like you just said, like drinking blood and swallowing spit, sleeping with animals, and
right?
All types of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Being the cum dumpster.
Yeah.
When this is the real thing that you should be trying to get into, man. Okay, it's really hard to get into this, man. Okay, this brotherhood. We don't just allow anybody in here. Picture if we allowed them niggas to come into this thing, man. You wouldn't even be able to get a fucking word in, man. You know, can you give 1 Corinthians 2:14? You can keep going.
All right.
Cause those guys was they was proud, man. You know, somebody that is humble, you're gonna realize that you don't know nothing and you want to learn. You know, I don't care if it was another group over there, right? And they could have been comedic, right? You sit up there, you can learn. You know that, and you may not learn anything, but you at least be like, okay, I'm not gonna come up here and overstep their boundaries. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna overstep, you know, what they doing. You know? But people come up here and they just don't have no respect, you know, for the setup, man. You know? You got it out.
Right. It says, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up.
Yeah, and what stubble is, you know, when you got a lot of plants and stuff like that, you know, growing. What? Oh yeah, we got plants and stuff growing, right?
You found Esau.
Oh shit.
That's hey, he just needs a little more hair.
God damn.
That's Esau.
That's Esau. That is Edo, Mike.
He's reincarnated.
Right.
Edo.
The stubble is, you know, basically all that stuff being wiped away. You know, it ain't gonna be when the Lord destroys this place. All of that stuff that you see right here, you know, that's all gonna be gone. And Esau sitting up here like, let me plant these little plants right here, you know. Let me put these little flowers, the yellow and purple flowers together, you know, to try to make it look pretty for the people, you know. When the Lord is gonna come, he's gonna take away all of that stuff, man. Okay, and it's gonna be like all that stuff was for nothing. You know? So all these people, they don't take it into consideration because the person was asking what's the difference between us and the people that, you know, that's wicked. You know, the thing is, we fear the Lord, you know, and we keeping his commandments. The Lord told us to come out there on the highway and hedges. You know, we gonna keep what the scriptures say, man. The so-called white man don't keep shit that's in these Bibles, man. And your pastors that's in these churches don't keep shit in these Bibles either, man. All right? You got that scripture?
2 Corinthians 2:14. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the spirit of Yahweh.
And that's what we're able to spiritually discern things, man. When somebody is a nigga, when somebody is, you know, they may have a hard time getting it out, right? But we still can see the sincerity in that person, right? You know, because a person that's a natural man, they just gonna look at it like, even if you're trying to get it out, they gonna just be like, yo, like, I ain't trying to hear what you saying. Yep. They gonna be trying to overtalk you.
Yep, like I don't give a fuck. It's what I say is matters.
Yeah. The scriptures talk about a fool have no delight in understanding, man. Only that they may discover their own heart, man. And a lot of these people, clearly they only want to discover their own selves, man. How do y'all feel about America being taken over from the so-called white man, from the Native Americans? Y'all don't feel no type of way about that, right? The Native Americans lived on this land and the so-called white man just came and took this land over.
All the white women know how to be taken.
And God is just going to allow that to pass? God is just going to allow the so-called white man to do all of this wicked shit that they doing and not do anything about it. Can you get somebody get Revelation 13 and 9 and Isaiah 14? Because here go the thing, man. The so-called white man, his brothers is bringing out, you know, they gotta pay, man. They gotta pay double the cut, man. Okay. Here we are, you know, we putting in 40-hour work weeks and stuff like that. You feel like you done worked your ass off, man, for some job that ain't even work, man. You do security. You ain't securing shit.
Exactly.
They tell you if somebody walk in there,
just scan them.
Don't even do nothing. If they stealing something, don't even do nothing. Well, what the fuck is my job then? What the fuck you got me here for? But guess what? We still under the curses and we gotta get paid. That's all we give a fuck about. You know, doing what we gotta do to keep that roof over our heads. You know, handling our responsibility. You know? But the fact that we gotta go through all this bullshit, you get a little bullshit job like that, and the next thing you know, you on child support or some shit. They take a half your check. That's why the so-called white man gotta go into slavery, man. All right? That's what the Bible says, man. We taking back what's ours, man. Y'all lied to us, man. All right? The Bible ain't the so-called white man's book, man. It's the so-called black man's book. It says Jesus is a so-called black man. All right? And his name ain't Jesus, man. All right? Go ahead out on that.
Revelations 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Right.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
They forced out people to hear that bullshit back in the day, man. All right? Look at that movie, Nat Turner. You seen the condition of them slaves in that movie? And they that one slave, when he got fucked up, they put him in a little cell or whatever.
Yeah.
And he had got him out. And Nat Turner looked at him, he was like, yo, I see this man, he need more than this, man. He need more than to keep him in that docile state of mind, man. You know? Because obviously the so-called white man knew that he had a problem with this man. Okay, so he beat this man and he fucked him up. And where was he? Was one of the first people that was trying to ride with Nat Turner.
Yep.
Because he knew that the so-called white man was the devil, man.
Right. No, the one was the first one was trying to ride with him was the one that he took his wife.
I forgot that part. But go ahead.
Yeah, remember when they had their little supper or whatever, and one of the Gabrielle Union was serving them or whatever, and one of the Edomites, he was like, yeah, I want her. And you know, Esau had let him get married or whatever. He was like, man, that's my wife.
That's 12 years a slave.
No,
I was in that term, another 12 years.
Yeah, Gabrielle Union wasn't in 12 years a slave.
Oh, Salafi.
Yeah. That was, Lupita was in 12 years a slave, right?
No, she was in that term.
Gabrielle Union?
Gabrielle Union wasn't in that term.
But that, basically, the so-called white man was forcing our people to hear them lies and bullshit, man. And our people didn't want to hear it, man.
There he is.
Are you a Jew? Are you a Jew?
No, sir.
What are you? What are you? Catholic. So how do you feel about the Catholic priests touching on all them boys?
time, the church should be burned to the ground.
So, but you Catholic though. But
not much of one.
Oh, you're not much no more. Okay. So now you're atheist.
No, I'd say I'm more agnostic.
Agnostic.
He might be out there, but I don't think I'll ever know.
Okay.
Fair enough. That's cool. That's a good answer.
So-called white man is
I give him that
naturally agnostic. He's naturally, and if you're agnostic, you're really a atheist. You know.
Can I get a scripture?
Yeah.
For the Roman Catholic, Matthew 23:9.
He just said they was Catholic though. Then now all of a sudden he's agnostic.
Yeah.
Switched it up that fast, man.
They
that's
devils.
That's how the devils.
They devils. You know. they devils.
But we supposed to be following people like that, man.
And these the same people that took the Native Americans' land. These the same people that we have to work for. You know, you might be making like $10 an hour, and then all of a sudden you making $9 an hour. You might be getting benefits, but then all of a sudden your benefits are getting taken away. You trying to get back and forth to work, but all of a sudden now you got tickets unlawfully. See how this devil do? He can't sleep without hurting us. Hurting Israelites.
Well, supplanting you.
Yep.
Let's see what the Catholics.
This is Matthew.
This is a superb scripture for any Catholic that claim they are Catholic. Go ahead.
Matthew 23:9. And call no man your father upon the earth.
Father this, father that. That's not talking about your biological father.
Another man outside of it, your father.
The reason why did Yahweh say that? Because the Most High is the ultimate father.
Right. That's like someone you call out in the world saying that father. You're referring to him as Yahweh. Then that should never be a thing. It's not like you're calling your biological father your father. That's something totally different. You was born through him.
That's something about trying to blaspheme the name of the Most High.
You sitting up here in the confessional booth with this Catholic priest telling him all your secrets. The whole time his secret's more dirtier than yours.
Yeah, he got little boys down on their knees. He got little boys crammed up in there.
Yeah, that's right here. Got the little boy down there while talking to this person.
You go up in there like, Pastor, I seen a little girl, man. Whew. How old was she? Plotting on her.
Yeah, he getting an erection in the booth. You know?
What color was her hair, man?
Yeah.
Why you already got the little boy under the desk?
Because they feed off the fear, man. You know?
Because I believe they believe hell, right?
Yeah.
Believe in that.
They don't even really believe in this shit. Because if they did, they wouldn't do the shit they do.
Right.
They really don't believe in the Most High at all.
Nope.
They're really atheists.
Right. And they also had their hand in on the slavery too, man.
Yeah. All them devils, man.
They also fed you with that white Jesus and called you nigger too, man. You know? What you got that scripture?
What was it?
All right, any have an ear to hear?
Yeah. Revelations 13:9. If any man
and when Jake be walking by, we can clearly see that they wish that they could, run past us, try to get past us really fast. Yeah. Because they don't really want to hear it. They run away from this word, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Yeah. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity.
Hey, sir, who led into captivity, man? You're like, Back to the Future.
Marty McFly.
He said white people.
Oh, he said white people?
He said that was a good one.
Marty.
He said that was a good one.
Hello, McFly.
What's his name? Michael J. Fox?
He got Parkinson's. Yeah.
Teen Wolf.
Yeah. He got Parkinson's.
But
shalom to the brothers on the comment board. I just
shalom. But it says, he who leadeth into captivity, right?
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
They ain't read that scripture though. When did we lead the so-called white man into captivity? We
The Dark Ages, we put their cracker asses in slavery.
Right.
We had the control of them, but we didn't put them in captivity or bondage like they did us.
Right.
We had them in servitude.
We were just running the earth at that time. Well, that region at that time.
Right.
You know? Not the whole earth, but we was running the region.
Right.
And then the way the white man did it, he did it unlawfully as well. He captured us, you know, without going to war. You're supposed to go to war with a nation. He did everything the wrong way.
Yeah, he lynch you and then leave you hanging upside down and shit.
Yep.
Hey, he didn't just hang us straight. He hung us upside down too.
Yep. And then burnt you.
Yep. Left you to burn.
Sometimes you left you to hang.
Yep.
And then they got something called the SPCA, protection against the animals. They treated the animals better than they treated us. And now look at them, they got our women all messed up, man. Wearing the tightest thing that they could wear. Rolling with Esau, man.
And then they'll call, you got these other Israelite camps where somebody like that, they'll call, hey sister, they'll call her a sister.
Yeah, that ain't
She's
no
not
damn
a sister.
I think that's another
devil.
woman. That's a dyke. That white thing, that Edomite. I think that's a dyke. You know?
Yeah, they'll call that a sister, but she's clearly not a sister.
All right.
She's working with the devil. She's working with the devil. You know, that's our enemy. So that makes her an enemy.
Our women, I was online getting on this Israelite black bitch, because that's what she is, a bitch. She's shameless. She always talk about the black men, stay away from the white woman. And I had to say, well, shit, the black man need to stay away from the nigger woman.
Yeah.
You in the more dangerous hands of the nigger woman than the white woman.
Good, ain't that the truth?
Fucking white woman is, the nigger woman is dangerous, man. Yeah. Some of them, not all. Not all so-called black woman is wicked. We ain't talking about the righteous so-called black woman, all right? You got some righteous women that's going to stand by the men of the Lord, you know? We're not a group that just always ousts the so-called black woman.
We saw plenty of times when a so-called black woman would come up, we would teach them. Yeah. You know, if they don't have a man, but if you got a man, you're supposed to bring that man down, and we supposed to teach him. You know,
but no,
or you just learn, right? You know, and you know.
Notice when we get on them feminist Israelite women, when we get on the black man, right? They don't have no problem with us getting on niggas.
Nope.
But then when we get on the black woman, they separate themselves and say they hate women.
Yeah.
They don't say they hate men.
Nope.
They say they hate women. Why? Because you got a feminist movement inside the Israelite community.
Yep.
The hell with you black, demonic, crusty ass woman. Just because you stop perming your hair and you threw on a dress, don't mean you ain't a wicked witch of the east, south, and west.
Yeah. Damn.
You know? And north, sorry.
The four corners of the globe.
Yeah.
What's that, Jeremiah 44:17?
Yeah, get that.
Got it.
Wicked ass woman, man.
You got niggas that be kissing these women asses, man.
Literally.
That's why they doing the views. That's why Jake want all those views. Sister, listen, sister. Listen to me, sister. Man, fuck the sisters. I don't mean to be so-called throwing the F-bomb. The hell with the sisters. The real sisters are the ones. See, there's a difference between the sisters and the nigger woman.
Yeah.
The real sisters are going to follow the truth, which is their man. The only truth you sisters really need to know is you have a Lord.
In silence.
In silence. The woman of Great Millstone ain't all on the comment boards. But in that day, our women going to get right, man.
Are you for feminism or femininity?
What you for?
We for femininity. We against feminism.
All right.
All right. Yeah, see? He knows, you know? There you go. Because really, feminism is supposed to be femininity.
Yeah.
That shit don't make no sense.
I was saying this, you know, in Babylon, it's completely ass backwards.
I'm a feminist, but you walking around bopping with tight pants on. You know?
I'm a feminist, but I can't change my own tires.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then the moment that a nigga clothesline your ass, now you are
you're a woman
all that time.
They don't say feminist there. That's called selective feminism. They become a woman all of a sudden.
Oh, he hit a woman.
Yep. I'm a lady now. You going to hell now.
And you got some big ass women that will like literally fuck up some jakes.
Yeah.
Like I see some videos of like women like just straight up destroying a man.
Yeah, I seen a nigga woman big like you speak of. It was a whole big all out brawl in the gymnasium. Somebody threw a chair at her, she caught it and threw it back.
Well, they emasculating the women.
Yep.
And they still can't do it like an actual strong man. They still can't be like.
Well, I mean, if you got a woman 5'10", 250 pounds.
Yeah, but when I see shit like that on videos, they always fighting the skinny niggas.
Yeah, they fighting the little tiny.
Fight the skinny
And then
niggas.
everybody on the comment board, yeah. And it's niggas that want to give up their manhood.
And you know, that's like a psychological thing too.
Right.
Because like big women be wanting to go for the skinny men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The tall men like to go for the short woman.
Right.
You know, it's a psychological thing.
It is, because when I was in school, Doc knows her. There's this big fat ugly bitch that, of course, if you sold her fruit, she get mad. She always get mad, but she would never fight a guy that was her size. She would back down from that. But when it came to skinny niggas, she would hunt them down.
Right. Of course, it's just to say, and they will allow that. But that, since we're in a feminist society, shouldn't that be illegal? Shouldn't that be bullying? But they say no, it was a boy.
That's what the principal said too.
So if you get a 25-year-old woman picking on him, the young man on the end, and she whip his ass, they're gonna be justifying that. But then you get a 25-year-old man beat up a little 12, 13-year-old woman, you going to jail.
And when King David was dancing, and his woman came at him, did he kiss her ass?
Nope. He threw her ass in the prison.
And they had, that's the spirit that you bring it up, because I was watching that earlier today, David, when he was dancing. They had a silly looking Edomite. I forgot the actor name.
Like that?
He was doing this little gay dance. David was getting down when he was dancing. He wasn't dancing like little faggot. They had him in a movie dancing like a, you know how them Edomites, they had him dancing like that.
Because they writing it. They the ones writing.
Yeah.
You got that scripture up?
Yeah.
And his rod fell out. They could get a lot of attention riding in a pink car.
Yup.
That's the society, which pink is a really good color.
Yeah.
But they turned it all fucked up. That's why I won't wear no rainbow shit.
Nope.
Remember, the scripture says, who turned the Romans, the first chapter? Who turned the image of the Most High into a corruptible God, man?
Remember back, I seen a couple of movies about it. You know, the hippies always wore rainbow colors.
Yep.
But they was mostly straight. Damn. Back then, you had guys that actually wore rainbow colors and to represent peace. But now they wear it because it represents homosexuality.
Ham!
Yeah. Jeremiah 44:16. As for the word that thou hast spoken unto us in the name of the Lord, we will not hearken unto thee, but we will certainly do whatsoever thing goeth forth out of our own mouth, to burn incense unto the Queen of Heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto her.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of these niggas be doing, man. You know, women worshiping, man. You know, that's not of Israel, okay? We worship Yahweh, okay, while Yahweh Shah. Okay, we don't worship women, man. Okay? Our women are supposed to be in servitude to us. When you go into was it 1 Peter 3? 1 Peter 3, can you get that? I think it's the seventh verse. 1 Peter 3 and 7.
That's talking about
Sarah.
No, I don't think that's talking about the destruction.
No, that's 2 Peter 3.
Oh, 2 Peter, okay.
Yeah, 1 Peter 3 and I think it's the seventh verse. You got that? You got
Jeremiah.
You can repeat that.
Okay. Jeremiah 44:17. But we will certainly. Oh, it was 16, right?
Yeah.
Jeremiah 44:16. As for the word that thou hast spoken unto us in the name of the Lord, we will not hearken unto thee.
Shake to that. Slot.
Sex slave, concubines.
Yeah, 3 and 6.
You white women ever heard of that? Sex slave, concubines.
Big winches.
They laughing at shit. They enjoying themselves already. It hadn't even begun. She got excited.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
She's going to go get the dope.
Go ahead.
26. This is 1 Peter 3 and 6. Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham.
Come on, the Israelite women, right? The feminist Israelite women, right? They don't listen to this, man. Or even look at the scriptures what Sarah did, okay, to Abraham. Okay, Sarah gave Abraham her handmaid, Hagar. Which one of you women out here is going to give your man, okay, your handmaid? None of you fucking bitches, man. Okay, but y'all the righteous daughter of Zion, right?
Yeah. Daughter of Sarah.
Daughter of Sarah.
Get the hell out of here.
Why you think that? Why you think that scripture, which now all of a sudden we breaking that down wrong? Isaiah 3 talks about the Lord putting a scab on these women, man.
That's wrong. That's the wrong breakdown.
My bad. I need to know the breakdown then. We breaking it down. I need to know the breakdown.
But nobody will do a video on it.
If that's going to get me to the kingdom, I need to know that breakdown.
Right.
That's what I need to know.
Right. Jake in love with the black woman, man. That's a notion to give the black woman a pass for everything.
Just like they tried to do with Esau.
But the scriptures, like the curses don't apply to the women. Like it's not curses that apply to women, man.
Right. Oh, just us. Remember, niggas have adopted feminism too, in the truth.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Well, you know, y'all a bunch of crusty critic niggers. That's what they do. Would you say those?
No. I'm a woman.
The odd couple.
The sisters is always sisters.
Always the sisters. It's because the sisters are able to get away with what they get away with is the reason why they all messed up, man.
Right.
Stop letting the sisters get away with everything.
We got a church here.
Yeah, from down the other spot.
You know what you don't know. Yeah, man. He came out of the other cave. God damn, man. Drugs fucked him up. Damn.
Another thing about Sarah, she listened to Abraham, right? Even though Abraham didn't know where he was going, that she still followed them. Yep. These women wouldn't do that.
Nope. Not even the slightest.
They don't have that faith that the women back then had, man.
They more like lots of white.
But think about it. Why wouldn't they? They get their money from the white man. They get their food from the white man. They get their shelter from the white man. Yep. Why should they listen to us?
That's why they're going to look back, like the brother said, like Lot's wife. Yep. They're going to look back, man. They're going to have every opportunity to escape, but they're going to look back, man.
Perfect couple. Odd couple.
Might even take that RFID chip, man.
Yep. Well, that's why they taxing women, because women are going to be easier slaves. Yep. They're going to be the ones to take that chip. Look, man, the majority of women that's even in the truth are going to line up and take that chip, man.
You got it out.
They're going to be fighting each other to get the chip.
Yeah, I mean,
right.
You already know what they're going to.
And they're gonna fucking make that children take the chip too, man.
Oh, church people. All right.
Church goers. Are y'all church goers? What church is this?
Not church here, because we in Florida.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about the Bible then.
If y'all really believe
the Bible,
if y'all really believed in the Bible, y'all would defend it, but y'all don't.
Jude 1 and 3. Was it 1 and 3?
Yeah. You got it out.
Damn, G. He might be a tear ham. He might look like a Negro, but he's a ham.
That's a ham.
That's ham.
That's ham all the way.
He might look like one of us, but that's ham.
I know.
Look at them legs.
You want to speak about the atrocities of the so-called white man? Not today.
I don't have to.
Why are we gonna always escape these problems, though? Why?
Divinity school.
Divinity school. That's
so you believe in
We are what? Okay, come on, let's talk about it. The Bible. If we all beautiful, should we talk about it?
I went to divinity school.
I was at a school.
What's divinity school?
Right.
That's what I said.
Divination.
Coming from divines. That's what divinity comes from. Divine. That's all. Divination school. That's where she.
That's all. Witchcraft is another term.
That's all it is. That's all. Diviners. Diviners.
Division.
Gone. Gone.
Of course you don't.
You got it
She's
out.
a woman.
We really don't want to talk to no, especially them goddamn women any damn way.
Yeah.
The dildo.
Just trying, you know how some people, they only want to come up when they see another person debating.
That's all. Yeah, when the cameras come out, everybody be on the cameras. Yeah, because Jake love drama.
You got it out.
Right. This is 1 Peter 3:6. Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord.
That was the point. Sarah called Abraham Lord. You know, but you sitting up there saying queen. Your woman is your queen and stuff like that. You know, there was never no queen in Israel, man. Okay, you only had kings, man.
I think one tried to become one and they put her ass to death, right?
I'm not too sure about that one.
Yeah, I think I heard it brought up.
The thing is that, you know, when you sit up there and you say a queen, right? This ain't that fucking Michael Jackson video, man. You know, Michael Jackson. Yeah, do you remember the time Eddie Murphy looking at his woman while his woman looked, you know, being astonished for the moves that Michael Jackson was doing?
Yeah, I remember that shit.
This ain't that type of spirit up here, man. All right. So don't be bringing that your woman is your queen into this truth, man.
Yeah, because that's what you're going to see now.
Well, you already see it.
You already see it, but
That guy,
Guys be doing videos with their women.
yeah, you already got that.
I know, but guys will start saying it. You know, like actually saying it.
Okay, they pretty much are.
Yeah.
You got a woman reading for you.
Yeah.
That's your queen.
Yeah, they basically saying it.
The scriptures talk about let your woman learn in silence. Okay, for it is forbidden on them to speak in the churches, man. Okay?
You say with all subjecting as well, too.
With all subjection, man. Okay, so the woman is supposed to be listening. All right? The Proverbs 8:4, it says, unto you, O sons of men, I call. Okay? So the Lord is dealing with the men. Okay, his tabernacle is with men. So us being men, you know, and this scripture is going to get into it, we're the women's lords. Okay, the woman was made for us. Okay, that's order. Okay? You got that? You keep going?
Yep.
You said what?
I know you said women's lord.
Yeah, we're the women's lord.
I heard it.
Whose daughters ye are, as long as ye do well, and are not afraid with amazement.
You keep going.
Okay. Likewise, ye husbands.
What did it say? As long as you do well with what?
As long as ye do well and are not afraid with any amazement.
Right. You're not supposed to be afraid, you know, of your man, you know, telling you the truth, man. You know? Go ahead.
Right. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according
and that's the balance too, because it talks about the husbands, right?
Yep.
Right, keep going.
Dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel.
Right. It says we're supposed to dwell with the woman according to knowledge. Right? Now, the book in Job 39:17, right? If you could get that, we're going to finish off on this one.
Yeah, 1 Corinthians 11 too. Yeah, go ahead.
Job 39:17 breaks it down well, man.
Yeah, wisdom.
Yeah.
Not wisdom.
Con. So you're supposed to be looking at your woman, you know, not in a mindset of having that evil eye towards your woman, but when she go off, you correct her. Yep. You know, and a woman go off all the time. Yep. You know? But
and she might be there to help you.
Yeah.
Even if you go off, in a sense. That's why the scripture says man is sanctified of the woman and the woman is sanctified of the man. Your woman will pray for you. You know?
God.
No, because you might be going off.
Right.
You know? But mainly because you're the leader, you have to correct them. Women can be like children. Y'all, everybody knows that. Even women know that.
Yeah. That's the good word right there. They just like children. Exactly like children.
That's why when the white man let them do what they want to do, the Lord knew that they was going to give our women liberty to get abroad. Now look at our women, man. They're the sluts of all sluts. You say the one time, yeah. How many men you been with? 4. She didn't count the 50 that she laid down and had one night stands with.
She ain't carry over the 5.
She ain't carry over the 5. She got a little, what they call that, illiterate when it came to math. Dyslexic. Yeah.
Then you count all the boyfriends from school, from the jobs, work husbands as they like to call them.
It was. She was thinking 0-4, but no, it was 4-0. Oh, y'all gonna be concubines? Concubines. She was looking at you too. She was.
Which one?
She was. She was looking at me, y'all.
I was about to say I took the black one though.
But the brother made a point that the women are like children, you know, and also
and Jake don't want
the scripture said that they the Lord was going to increase their sorrow, you know. So women are extremely emotional too, you know. They don't really think with logic, you know.
You know why women act that way, man? Because the beautiful black sisters, black sisters. Well, you keep saying the beautiful black sisters, and nothing, they do nothing wrong.
Yeah.
They're like wild children.
Yeah. And the Lord sends an example. Here comes the black queen of heaven now.
Right.
Well,
because they think
right.
look.
Kush.
Habisha.
Kush. Y'all gonna be concubines too.
Habisha.
Concubines. Yeah, she shook her head. Yes.
Queen of heaven.
Queen of heaven.
Queen of heaven.
If we can get this scripture right here. Right here.
Yeah.
39 and 17.
Yeah. Job 39 and 17. Because Yahweh hath deprived her of wisdom, neither have he imparted to her understanding.
And that's why women act the way that they do. You know, so us as men, we supposed to look at that. You know, your woman may know a couple things or whatever, you know, but she still is a child, and sometimes she still, you know, us as men, we got those mental notes. We can take those mental notes, you know, and refer back to the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Like that faith. You know what I'm saying? Like when certain things go on, we be like, oh, the scripture says this, the scripture says that. That's why we go out here and we deal with the elements and stuff like that. But women don't really know that stuff. You
know the main reason is because guys a woman could come up here and smack us, and the guys will pull out the phone. Ooh, she smacked him, and they'll let her get away with it. And then you hit her ass back. You don't put your hands on a woman.
All the Simpson.
So what do you tell the dykes that's fighting their women?
Right.
What do you tell the dykes?
That's a good question.
Don't put your hand on a woman. They so overprotective. When you talk about it, they gotta put their hands around them and shit.
And I kind of get what Kodak Black was talking about when he was talking about that singer Young M.A. He was talking about here, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Nah, I know what Kodak Black is, though.
The Young M.A., the little female, she's trying to dress up like a man and stuff like that, the little dyke rapper. Like, when you look back at her pictures, she looked like a decent woman. And there's no amount of cutting your hair that's going to stop you from having an ass and stuff like that, having a vagina. You're still going to have the cramps and stuff like that, you know? Sometimes if you give some of these dykes some hair, you put some makeup on, they're gonna look like regular women. That's still a fucking woman.
Right.
She just dressed up like a man that day. She could dress up like a woman the next day, and you wouldn't even be fucking thinking about this shit.
But the old generation gave up. The old heads, they done gave up on the youth. Failed us. They done failed the generation.
We can finish this verse. We can finish this verse and we can wrap it up. Yeah.
And as being as unto the weaker vessel.
Yeah, women are the weaker vessels according to the scriptures, man. Okay? The Lord made them that way. He didn't give them the wisdom and the knowledge. Okay? So us as being men, as being the leaders and so on and so forth, We supposed to lead with integrity, okay, having the right mindset towards the Lord, okay. The brother brought out the scripture earlier about, you know, Job's wife, you know, being a foolish woman, you know, and she knew she was an Israelite, okay. So you got some women out here who claim to be these righteous women, but they not really righteous, man, okay, according to the scriptures, okay. And you men that doing all this shit for some fucking vagina, man, for some pussy, man, fuck these bitches, man, okay.
Hey, you go. That's right. That's right. Hey, because them bitches, you can't trust them, man.
If that one chick don't want to give it up to you, it's 15.
To the next.
Come on, it's many other women that will, man.
Yep.
All right. If she don't want to get right, it's another woman that will, man.
Hey, the rule of thumb: they get over your house the second time and you ain't getting it, keep it moving.
Hey, even if she don't get right, fuck, you don't need no woman, man. Yeah. You know, guys, we be having that mindset of I'm scared to be lonely, man.
I knew a Jake like that. He walked in his apartment, caught his wife cheating, getting jackboned by another nigga. You know what he did? 2 weeks later, he was remarried and shit.
Plummeted.
Plumbed. Humbled.
So all you guys that's trying to do all this, cutting your hair and stuff like that for women, you know, that's not of the spirit of the Lord. You know, we out here to serve the Lord. Okay, the Lord gave us the truth. Okay, the so-called white man deceived us, man. All right, and the so-called our women also, they deceived us too, man. They running along with the so-called white man, sending us into the so-called white man's churches and stuff like that. They're not going to schools. They're not teaching us who we actually are. We're the children of Israel according to the Bible. Right. We're the Lord's chosen people. You know, so we gotta wake up and we gotta serve the Lord, because that's why we got put in the condition that we're in right now. As lost as we are right now, man. That's why we getting gunned down in the streets, because we lost our power. You know, we're the power. Once we come back into who we are, that's when the women are gonna come, man. But guys come in and they want to see all the rewards right now. You know, they want, oh, I want to get the woman right now. The bitches is gonna come, man. And these women ain't in their right mind anyway, man. You know? These women ain't in their right mind.
Read Job 39:17.
Say we won over here.
Do you know what cursing means? Do y'all understand what it means? Do you know what cursing means? They don't know.
The Bible talks about harlots. Okay? It talks about harlots, which is a hoe. You know? So even the Lord who they called Jesus was calling women harlots. You know? A harlot. Yeah, which is a hoe. You're not going to see the term girlfriend and, you know, boyfriend and stuff like that. You're going to see wife, concubine, and a harlot. And we're entitled to having more than one wife. But America, they believe in genocide and population control. Right. You know, you sit up there and you say, hey, I want to have another woman. You know, your woman looking at you like, oh, you a hoe. No. King Solomon had 1,000 women. He had 700 concubines, 700 wives and 300 concubines.
Can I ask you a question? When is a woman a woman? When should she become a woman? We know in Western culture. If you don't know, it's all right.
Over here, I mean, she adult when she 18.
Right. But according to God, when is she a woman?
I honestly don't know.
Right. When a woman has a period, how old is she when she has a period?
12, 13.
12, 13. That's like what you call married. According to the Bible, she was a young woman. She was about 13, 14 years old to marry Joseph, and Joseph was in his 40s. That's why y'all ain't gonna admit it, but you might see, you know what I'm saying, when you younger, you're an older man, you see a young woman, like she built, you know, at a young age, because she's a woman. That's why she got the hips, the breasts. They could be 50. The so-called Arabs know that in the Middle East. They get them young girls that are married young. These heathens, they know that. You know?
And all we saying, according to the scriptures, we had our own nation, we had our own language, our own laws, which was given to us from the Most High. You know, we got to get back to that. You know, the churches say that the laws in the Bible was done away with. That's because we're in captivity. You know, we can't keep the laws in slavery. You know, we still supposed to have our beards and stuff like that.
Yeah, can I say this? What were we celebrating when we came on them slave ships? Were we celebrating Christmas or Easter?
Right.
And we know rabbits don't lay eggs, so you know that was false.
Right.
When we celebrating Valentine's Day. It's like,
no, you good, huh?
No, come on back, brother. Get some more of the word.
Hey, can I get this scripture for you? Can I get this scripture for you? Go ahead.
What was it?
Ecclesiastes 7:26.
Ecclesiastes 7:26. And I find more bitter than death.
I find more bitter than death, right?
The woman.
The woman. So if you following after the woman, the woman will have you wishing that you would die. You know, put you under child support. You know, take your kids away from you, even though you may be a good father. You know, and where are they getting all this strength from? From the so-called white man.
And he set us up to fail. That's why you can take care of your children, you can have a job, and you'll still have to pay out child support. That's what's that? Isaiah 10:1. That's an unrighteous decree.
And custody.
Custody.
The woman. Go ahead, keep going.
And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares.
The heart is in the Hebrew is la'ab, which is the mind. Okay, their mind. Okay, is what?
And whose heart is snares and net.
Right. So a woman would be looking at you. The first thing that a woman would be looking at your shoes, checking to see whether or not you got some money. You know, and then they thinking, oh, he got some money. I'm trying to get up in his pockets. You know how our people do. You go to the bar. You know, you spend some money on a woman. You know, you hoping that you get it. That you don't gotta do all that, man. If the woman is going to give it up to you, she's going to give it up to you. You know, they already know 15 minutes in a conversation whether they want to give it up to you or not. You know, but our people be sitting up there thinking that they gotta do all these things to try to get these women. But the whole time you falling into their trap because they looking at it like off top. I'm trying to get his money. The moment that you lose your money, that woman is out the door. Then what you got? That's why we gotta rely on the Lord, the Most High. You know, we're supposed to be relying on the Lord, man. And the women are supposed to be relying on us. Yeah, we supposed to provide, you know, but they supposed to be in order when we doing things. But keep going.
Keep your peace up too.
And her hands is bands. Whoso pleaseth Yahweh, God shall escape from her.
If you please the Lord, then you're gonna escape a wicked woman. You gotta please the Lord.
You come in late. Where you been at? Come on, no grown man should be coming in at a time of night as long as he's taking care of his family. His wife asking where he been at. I gotta get home.
Right.
I had an old nigga in the supermarket. I had to go out because I gotta keep my wife happy, man. I gotta please the home.
Right.
Happy wife,
right,
happy
right.
home, happy life. But nobody says happy man. Yeah, I thought it went both ways. Nah, not in this society. This is Sirach 26 and 24. A dishonest woman contemneth shame, but an honest woman will reference her husband.
So if you got a child, you know how this society say, oh, that's the woman's child. The brother said that they'll send them to school, you know, get them the shots and stuff like that. Some of these shots be leading to diseases and stuff like that, you know.
Body malfunctions.
Right.
Like they call autism.
Right. You tell your child, you tell them, I don't want my child to be dressing up in that gay shit, you know, or I don't want my child to be celebrating these bullshit holidays. The women gonna be like, well, this is my child. You know, you do what you want to do when you got them, but when I got them, you know what I'm saying, you better make sure you got that shoe money, right? Make sure you got that shoe money. They hitting you up for that shoe money, right? I mean, your child need a new pair of shoes. Like, come on now. You teach my child to be materialistic.
I got more than that.
Instead of being spiritual.
All right, we got to read one more. One more. You know what a female dog is called? Okay, good. It says, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog.
That's a bitch. That's in the scriptures.
He said, damn.
Your pastor never read that to you, man.
Oh, man.
Hey, the pastor, they ain't going in the biography. But he be like, skip over that, go to the next.
Yeah. That's not what that means. Y'all teach hate. Y'all teach hate.
That's your interpretation.
Y'all teach hate.
Out of all that confusion we had earlier, we had those three come up.
Yep.
And he seems quiet.
Y'all teach hate. But me, no, the white man could bomb the earth. Habakkuk the 2nd chapter. He can do whatever he want to do. That ain't hate though.
And then he can.
Hey, the Lord could put them in a situation, you know, where they end up getting in a, you know, with a fucked up woman, and they can see like, oh, them guys was telling the truth.
Oh, that's that. All right.
Well, they should already know it.
Yeah, they
They
should
old
know.
enough.
Yeah. He was agreeing so much.
Yeah.
But you know, Jake is simple.
Man, when you come home and you guys that really trust in your woman, and you come home and the jackboning is happening,
Yeah.
you hear this noise. What the hell is that noise? What the hell going on?
Somebody tearing down drywall.
Yeah. and then a woman, that's funny, man. And then a woman will lie. The woman will lie and say, "Oh, we were just wrestling. He came in to fix the pipes."
She lie right in front of your face.
Yeah, he was fixing the pipes, all right.
He was gutting. He was gutting the gutters.
Yeah, he was gutting the gutters and the drains.
Right.
You know, he used plumber.
His drain snake.
You know, he used the plunger.
Another thing I was going to bring out that Esau does too, Akim, is he when Jake does something, or anybody, any nation or whatever does something, he's very hypocritical because he'll give you 200 years.
Right.
So how you going? You know,
that's saying you never coming home.
Right.
And if he had it his way, when you died, he'll bring your spirit back in to do the other rest of the 100 years.
Right. So that being, they're going to have to pay for their crimes because they will do the same thing.
Right.
You know.
Let me read this again. A shameless woman should be counted as a dog.
Yeah.
Shameless.
And
A shameless woman.
And back then, being called in ancient times, being called any type of animal was considered, you know, terrible. Fight words.
Yeah. They still fight words.
Yeah.
Call a woman a bitch.
Yeah.
She ready to fight you.
Right.
Shameless. But that's this devil though, man. That's why this devil got to go. These women there, they able to do whatever it is they want to do.
That's right.
Who gives this daughter away to her husband? You know, preachers, who gives this daughter away? Hey, that bitch gave herself away when she was 10.
Ben gave away.
Yeah, Ben.
That band came.
Yeah.
That
band came.
Somebody playing the drums?
There's an Edomite.
That's Esau. Esau all the way. Edomite.
That's what Ronnie Dangerfield's brother.
Yeah.
There's no respect.
Edomite. She want the money. Hey, what the hell he gonna do? She just want the money. She waiting for that check.
Yeah, the point is, don't fall into these women traps, man.
Yeah.
You know, but with that, you know, any brother got any other point they want to make?
Yeah, we want to say death to this effeminate ass society.
That's right.
That's right. These homos, man. All we see is homosexuals coming up and down the street. With tight ass fucking shorts, man. From Walmart. You know?
I thought that was showing his feet.
Coleman Mills.
Then you say Esau.
Yeah.
God.
This is fucking sweet talk, man.
Hey,
Do you agree with homosexuality, sir?
That's your thing, man.
But you agree with it. Of course he's agreeing with
He's
it.
an homosexual.
Of course he agrees with it. He said it's your thing. See, it's the older generation. I bet you his little daughter grow up and be a slut. I mean, he ain't gonna mind it being a slut. You know? In fact, well, I'm gonna show you how wicked the devil is. He would condone her boy being a homosexual than a slut.
Yeah, less babies, right?
You know? If she said she liked another woman, he would agree with her. Yeah, that's your thing. More than if she was getting popped by other men.
Yep.
Which is both wicked, but the lesser of the two evils, man.
Yep.
Carl Winslow. He was like OJ
Cochran.
movie.
Johnny Cochran. They killed his ass. All right, go ahead, brother.
Well, with that, you know, we want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. We want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and the sincere Shalom to the Akim out here that's doing and pushing the work in truth and in sincerity. Shalom. And death to America.
Death to America. Death to America.
Death to Mawaf, La Babal. Babal, Babal.